All right. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Ned Ghost Rider broadcast. I'm Ned Ghost Rider. Most people call me Ghost. Welcome in. It is Thursday, June 25th, 2026. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Kidda, congratulations on 145 consecutive streams. Kat, congratulations on 95 consecutive streams. Kidda, we're hate watching USA. Okay. Hi, Scout. Sorry, yeah, I'm getting my... Might be able to drive my car tomorrow. Hell yeah, Gold. Are we doing more propaganda today? No. No, we're gonna do reacts to other stuff that I have in the queue that I've been kind of piling up because I've been too lazy and I've been too tired from work. Do react content too. So that's what we're gonna do.
Ready. No alarm.
That's what we're gonna do. I'm assuming we'll probably get through 3 or 4. If I get through 3 or 4, and then we'll have some fun with Dave the Diver. But yeah, so I've been up since 5 a.m. I've been up since 5 a.m. So I've been up very early. Your boy is tired. I did not do any editing today, unfortunately. I did not do editing today on the bad faith talking points of capitalism, even though it's a fire video, and I know it's gonna be a fire video. Diver. Hi, Irish. But yeah, I'm not scheduled for work tomorrow or Saturday, so I'm hoping that I get my ass in gear. I'm hoping I get my ass in gear and edit that. But yeah. So, Miss Ghost videos. I wonder what happened to that guy. That guy fucking sucks. That guy sucks, and he's just lazy. He's just lazy, and he puts way too much shit on his fucking plate, and then it's too exhausting, and wonders why he doesn't get anything done. But, all right. So first video was shared with me. Kansas woman arrested for complying with transphobic driver's license law. This is another one of those. We definitely saw this coming. Why the fuck? Why the fuck are we doing this? News on Discord too. What? Hi, Amy. I was sick today, but it was stress sick. Oh, I'm sorry. What? New York enacts rent freeze on 1 million stabilized units after Mamdani accused of stacking board. Absolute farce. Wait, I'm confused. So are they saying that the 1 million subsidized units is bad? Bite saying congratulations on 150 consecutive streams. No. All right, chat. So let's go with this video. It's as hilariously stupid as you think it is. We'll watch this. We'll get into some what did humans do when there wasn't work? Pushing back on the bad faith talking point about, like, if people don't have jobs, they're not going to do anything and whatever. So I think they're saying that 1 million subsidized units not being able to raise prices is bad. Oh. Kansas flag triggered.
Kansas made it so that overnight, trans residents in the state had their driver's licenses invalidated, and they had to break the law to drive to the DMV the next day to get a new license
There we go.
that reflected their gender identified at birth versus the gender they actually live as. What this meant in effect is that trans women had to suddenly get driver's licenses with an M on them to say that they were actually male.
But yeah, I was going to take all our jobs, so I guess they don't want us to do anything but die. Yeah, they want us to not hamper them, and they want us to buy all the things, except we're not going to have the money to buy the things. That's like one of the inherent contradictions of capitalism.
And if this transphobic attack on trans people's liberty and freedom of movement wasn't enough, now a trans woman has been charged in Kansas for having that driver's license with the M on it, because the police officer who pulled her over could not believe that she was a transgender woman. This catch-22 of a law just goes to show how
I do want to point out that in order to change their license, they technically had to drive illegally. So we can always tell, yeah.
discriminatory this type of legislation.
Well, that's the thing that they're fucking terrified of, is that they can't tell anymore. And they have this fucking inane nightmare of potentially sleeping with a trans woman. That's it. That's the fear. That's the transphobia there. That, and they're afraid that they're actually a trans person as well. That's it. Those two fears. That's it. When, like, you could just say, "Oh, misunderstanding. My bad." But how do you prove you're a male as a trans woman? Chromosome testing, hand down the pants. You don't. Like, there's no need for proof. Like, just fucking let them live. Let them fucking live.
Legislation truly is.
Also, gold. Congratulations on the first on beating Kidda. Tish on the third, and the participation trophy. Yeah, literally, yeah.
No way for trans people to win, not in a place where transphobic laws become the new normal. Now, before I launch into this story, there is some good news here, which is that these charges have been
No big deal. I'm just that good.
But that does not erase what happened, nor the trauma and fear that this trans woman may have experienced, thinking that she was about to be punished by a government that has also made it so that trans women in prison have to be housed with men who are violent toward them. This type of thing is terror against trans people, and it's the intended outcome of laws like these, whether lawmakers will admit it or not. So, this story comes from Alexandra Vaca, an independent trans journalist who publishes the newsletter Transitics. And this is an incredible newsletter. I would highly recommend subscribing and supporting her work. She has done some phenomenal work tracking anti-trans legislation and the impacts of it that we will review later on. But she also shared a break.
So on top of this too, they obviously are doing bathroom bans and shit like that, but they had no real means to enforce it and whatnot. And then one of the activists put on a demonstration at the Kansas Capitol, and they were checking IDs of all the people that were walking into the bathroom. And I believe it was a trans man they didn't even look at the ID of and just allowed them into the bathroom when they were assigned female at birth. So, way off topic, but man, I love Indian food. That's pretty off topic. But I'm glad I'm assuming you got Indian food tonight.
Down of this story on Blue Sky, writing, she changed her ID to comply with Kansas's new anti-trans law. Now, the state wants to put her in jail for having an inaccurate license. Chris Ripper is being charged with driving with an invalid license.
That was a Texas law they had to protest you were thinking of. Yes. Yeah, that was it. That was Texas. I thought it was Kansas. My bad for getting my bigoted states mixed up.
A Class B misdemeanor, after a cop refused to believe the ID the state forced on her was valid. On May 5th, Ripper was pulled over for driving in the rain without her headlights on. Quote, After seeing my license, he spent like 10 minutes questioning me on if my license was real before I
So, like, I would like to think that cops aren't going to be able to profile uh, trans people to harass them about their IDs and shit. But this just happened to be, it seems it just happened to be that they didn't have their lights on while it was raining. So gender affirming though, yeah.
explained to him that I am a transgender woman, Ripper said. It has to say M legally. Quote, he just
I mean, I also said it before in the past, like if you're a trans woman and you're getting hit on by cishet men, right? Yeah, that means that like they can't tell that you're a trans woman, right? But at the same time, you're still being like harassed. So like maybe good, not good, but overall not good. Not good at all. Because it's still fucking harassment. So dangerously affirming, yeah. And I talked to Emmy about this. I forgot the phrase that she used. Keeps everyone safe, especially you. Yeah, I've had a lot of dudes hit on me at work. Yeah. Yeah, Emmy talked about it. I don't even remember when it was. Maybe it was about a year ago. But like, I mean, it's got to be like a good feeling, but then you're also getting fucking harassed too, which is super fucked up. So I would, I guess I would elect for that not to happen. I wish they would just like acknowledge you as a human being and just have a conversation with you like you're a human being and not see you as a fucking, not see you as a object. Euphoria, yeah. But
awkwardly gave it back to me and sent me on my way with a verbal warning, she added. Ripper maintains that she wasn't issued a citation of any kind. But yesterday, she received a notice in the mail that she had failed to appear before her county's court for an arraignment. And worse, she says she wasn't informed.
Also, I'm kind of confused on how they got a court case if this cop didn't give the person a fucking ticket or anything. It was just a verbal warning. I don't understand. I don't understand how they got a court date. Like, I feel like he violated the law there, right?
That she was being charged at all. Quote, I literally got this notice in the mail after getting back from work, she said. Everything I know about the case itself is from searching the case number on the notice. I'm just a little scared and freaking out. Her charge carries 6 months of jail time and or a $1,000 fine, as well as a permanent criminal record. But to her, the most infuriating part is that she's only in this mess because she complied with the law, which forces her and other trans Kansans to carry IDs that don't reflect who they are. But while Kansas's law might be the most extreme example, what it accomplishes isn't unique. Just this
This isn't one of the more progressive cities, counties too in Kansas, if I have the city right.
year, a record 6 states, striped below, have passed laws or adopted policies restricting gender markers on driver's licenses, bringing the total number of states with these policies from 4 to 10. You can see that you have a lot of red states here who are doing this to their trans residents. And although these are red states,
Yeah, and then you're gonna have dumbasses that say, just move 3-head, just move 3-head. Yeah, it's fucking expensive to fucking move. I was profoundly lucky. I had a big seed in my bank account. And when I moved, it was extremely fucking expensive. I had a lot of money in the bank for the move, and I was also, the move was getting paid for by my previous job. So, like, it's not fucking cheap to move at all. Like, God, I hate people that fucking say that shit.
states that have a very small population of trans people, those people do not deserve to face these discriminatory laws. These are really acts of government sponsored terror against an extremely marginalized, vulnerable group, and people cannot stand for this. This woman was literally charged and threatened with jail time for complying with the discriminatory law. Alexandra continues.
I moved across the parking lot. It was like 2K when it was all said and done. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's kind of crazy that it costs fucking 2K. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked because, like, I don't even know how much it cost me to fucking move. I know I spent a lot on shipping through USPS when I was moving back from the island because my pack out didn't have enough weight. And then I found out I probably got fucked over by the United States Postal Service.
Ironically, the state's Attorney General Chris Kobach defended the law in court by saying driver's licenses must contain objective, accurate sex information because they are used to identify the individual in a variety of situations, including interactions with law enforcement. The irony isn't lost on Ripper, who, after hearing the quote, said that they just don't believe trans people can actually pass as their preferred gender. And she's right.
I mean, this is what we talked about at the beginning of this video. This is what we talked about at the beginning of this video, that they claim, oh, we can tell, we can tell. No, you can't. You can't. And that's what they're fucking terrified of. And also, I think the other thing, too, is they know people like them exist and they treat trans and gay people the way they do. So they're terrified of, like, family members being trans and gay and being treated as horrible as that. I moved states once, but that was right after I got married the first time, and I got a lot of wedding gift money. That my extended family did that for me and my girlfriend if I get married again. Yeah, that's fucking awful. That's awful, and you're in a shit state that doesn't see you as a human being. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm going to continue to speak out for those that are marginalized, whether it be trans people, gay people, or brown people or anything like that. But you shouldn't have to deal with this. Just live your fucking life.
After all, Ripper received
Just
scrutiny for not
just let them live your life. Let you all live your just live your fucking life. Just let them live. Let them live a fucking life. Let them be fucking human beings. God damn it, I can't. Words hard.
appearing male, a situation the state is
Ghost here
effectively
digging. Yeah. Digging the fucking hole because I can't use words correctly.
arguing is impossible, but clearly it's not. She isn't alone either. Across the country,
Let
trans
them live your
people
life.
have
Yeah.
reported having similar interactions with law enforcement when presenting IDs that don't fully reflect their identities. At the same time,
Fuck you, Irish, you piece of shit. Fucking going from not understanding how emotes work to literally discovering the emote hole.
the number of states taking on positions similar to the one taken by Kobach has only grown. However, for the trans people who do receive scrutiny, their law enforcement interactions usually start and end with harassment. Chris Rippers may very well be the first.
Are you bullying Irish people now? I bully everybody, Escal. I bully fucking everyone. I don't pull punches. I don't discriminate against anybody. Fuck you, Irish, you fucking piece of fucking shit. God damn it. Fuck y'all. Y'all suck. Y'all complain that I don't rest ever, and then you make my ass stand the fuck up. Heard him bully you, Irish? I got your back. We're basically, Irish and I are basically like brothers. This is like how we show love.
To end in criminal charges. But given the growing number of states with these restrictions, hers likely won't be the last. And a commenter pointed out below, FYI, looks like the charge has been dismissed, and they included
No, I mean, I did not hear about that one.
this screenshot from the state of Kansas versus Chris Ripper that shows it was dismissed by the prosecutor earlier this week. Alexandra responded, "That's wonderful. I'm glad she was able to move quickly on getting this resolved." Which is true. And ultimately, given what happened, this is the best possible outcome.
Yeah, but if you heard me bullying John, you would step in too? Probably not. I would think you guys are just showing each other love. But chat, I legit have a picture with his family and we drew him as a stick figure. Yes. That is 100% true. Because I was on the island and they went on a trip and they met up with him.
for her, but it doesn't erase the harm that has already been done. And the cruelty, as another commentator pointed out, is literally the point. These types of interactions and this type of terror instilled in the trans population is exactly the point of these discriminatory anti trans laws, because the issue at hand is not a real one. Trans people driving with driver's licenses that reflect their actual gender has never been a problem. These changes have not led to any societal or individual consequences that are
She had to take a day off work to take her birth certificate and a bunch of other documents into court to get the charges dismissed. Yeah. I yeah. Emily had sent this to me earlier, and that's kind of what I said. I'm like, you had to take a fucking day off to do this shit because a fucking cop is a dumbass. Not only is a cop a dumbass, um, but the fucking politicians are fucking idiots and just bigoted assholes because they're so fucking terrified that their kids one day are gonna be trans or gay and never fucking talk to them again, and also be discriminated against because of bigots like themselves. Cops are annoying as fuck. I've gotten so many tickets removed, but I had to go to the judge to do so. Yeah.
negative or would
Plus the fact that most cops are dudes that probably shouldn't ever be cops.
require laws to be made reversing the changes.
And chicks. Dudes and chicks that shouldn't ever be cops.
The only reason why these changes are being reversed is because these lawmakers are transphobic. And oftentimes they're using this issue of transphobia to deflect from the fact that their states are suffering in numerous other ways. When I cover these discriminatory anti trans laws, I love to look up things like education statistics, poverty statistics, food insecurity
Yeah,
statistics.
you fucking dumbass Kansans. How about you actually fund education? How about you do that instead of giving $2 billion of tax breaks to the fucking Kansas City Chiefs? And instead of instead of targeting trans people.
Healthcare statistics in these predominantly red states. And what you will find is that the average person living in these places is suffering. They are suffering from a lack of access to resources, including education, healthcare, and even basic necessities like food, clean air, and clean water. These are the real pressing issues in these states, but lawmakers don't want to deal with them. A lot of times they're in the pockets of corporate greed and they don't actually care about any of their own constituents. So instead, they spend all of their time and energy invested in these discriminatory policies that are based on nothing.
But this also divides the working class too. I don't think she ever gets to that point. But like this is to divide working class people. To make sure that working class people don't realize that there's more of us than there is of them. Program in my city has send mental health professionals with cops for wellness check calls, but they always have to fight for their funding. Of course. Denver did that, and the program was so successful. They send a social worker and they send an ambulance on every call. And they've had so much success on it that they expanded the program.
But hate. They want to distract and deflect from the real issues in their state. And they also want to carry out their bigoted mission against trans people. The existence of trans people and the ability to transition and live as your true gender is a threat to these people's ideologies. It's a threat to their sexism, their misogyny, their transphobia, their queerphobia. It's a threat to their bigotry. It's a threat to their ego. And so that is what results in these interactions with police officers, where they can refuse to believe in the existence of the trans woman who is right in front of them. And thankfully, her charges were dropped and she won't be going to prison or having to pay a fine. But as Alexandra pointed out,
But again, they had to literally take time out of their day, which probably took money out of their fucking pocket. Countdown streaking. SCal, congratulations on 210 consecutive streams.
in her thread, there's
The crazy part is all your guys' stream streaks would be significantly higher. Would be significantly higher. 210. Oh, nice. Countdown streaking. I got it. I get it now. The funny part is Emmy, thank you for the biddies. The funny part is oh, and it's 45 for President 45. Thank you. Thank you for the irony. What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying.
Nothing's stopping this from happening again in the future. And in fact, as more and more states adopt these horrific policies,
Oh, everybody's streak would be longer if I didn't do ice skating. If I didn't do an ice skating stream in the morning on the East Coast.
we can almost guarantee that things like this will happen to trans people. This is part of an overarching chilling effect, an overarching discriminatory movement of
This is change I had left over. I don't buy bits much at all. Yeah, I have a lot of change left over as well.
lawfare and legal intimidation against trans people, as well as cultural stigma and shaming that has one end goal, which is
Yo, Ecuador beat fucking Germany today? Okay, that's kind of insane. Wow, that's awesome. Japan advanced with that draw too. I take it.
for people to
Wow,
stop
that's
transitioning
they
and for
did.
trans people to stop living out.
Dude, everybody was saying that Japan is gonna be like the surprise team. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Kept second place with it. Japan tied blue lock IRL.
Out and proud. That's why we have to call this out. We have to recognize it for what it is, and we have to defend and support our trans siblings and community members because they deserve freedom, security, stability, safety, and not to have to worry about this. It's completely unjust and has no place in a modern civilized society. Back in April, Alexandra posted a comprehensive anti trans policy and litigation map on her Substack, Transitics. And this is well worth consulting. It's a really important resource to see the scale and the movement of these types of discriminatory laws as they're going into effect around the country. You can see that the worst states with regards to anti trans laws are not even Kansas, where this happened.
Chat, I hate that I'm doing this, but the Phillies just took the lead again. They just came back from down 5 again. 3 days in a row, they've come back from down 5 to win, or they're winning right now. Arab Turkey knocks Team USA down a peg. They think they were so good because they had some of the worst teams in the event. Yeah, the pools have literally been watered down because they have more teams in it. The USA has a good team, from what I understand from everybody. But hold on a second, chat. I have a phone call.
Do you find that you can't afford all the subscriptions that we have to have nowadays? Well, here at the Ned Ghost Rider broadcast, we do not condone pirating of any kind of intellectual property at all. There's absolutely no reason that I'm playing this music in the background, but we definitely do not condone that here on the Ned Ghost Rider broadcast. This is a PSA brought to you by the Ned Ghost Rider broadcast.
Chat. Check out the YouTube. Check it out. Subscribe to it. Share it. Share with your family. Share with your friends. Share with your enemies. I don't care. Share it to everybody. Share it to the whole world. Make sure you watch every video and you like every video and just comment on it. But yeah, share it with everybody. Chat. Check out the YouTube. Check it out. Subscribe to it. Share it. Share with your family. Share with your friends. Share with your enemies. I don't care. Share it to everybody. Share it to the whole world. Make sure you watch every video and you like every video and just comment on it. But yeah, share it with everybody. Oh God, don't start trans rights. All right, chat, I'm back. Sorry, chat. It was one of my regulars who he pays me good money. He calls me from time to time just to chat with me and try to scheme how to get more trips to visit my golf course. So, anyway, good job on getting to level 2 on Words on Stream. But yeah, so let's continue with the React. Sorry again for the intermission.
The worst states are actually Idaho, Texas, Tennessee, and Florida. But Kansas is one of the most restrictive states as well. And I think this map is really telling because, again,
I mean, are we shocked that Idaho, Texas, and Florida are the worst states? Are we shocked? I mean, Tennessee too. Tennessee makes sense. Are we shocked that it's those states though? She had this video, one of the activist groups I'm a member of, and half of them were just like, that is a really clickbait title, and she was never actually arrested, or we shouldn't click on these sorts of videos, as if we can fight the clickbait arms race on YouTube. No, clickbait everything. Cries and Floridian. We have Stalin's Fork. We have several fucking we have several chatters in here that live in Florida, and we constantly make fun of their state. We have a running gag here that we think that we should build a wall around Florida and put all the conservatives in Florida and then save all the people that don't want to be conservative in Florida and then just let Florida do its thing. Solidarity from Orlando. My state is no better. That's very true. Oh, look, the Phillies win. The Phillies win. Sweet. Cool. But yeah, are we shocked that like Idaho, Texas, and Florida are the worst? I mean, Louisiana is pretty bad too. But Louisiana, they win Dem governors once in a while, and New Orleans mayor is usually Democratic and fairly progressive. So I'm a Marxist in Florida. They'll kill me eventually. Yeah. Unfortunately, Stalin's Fork, yeah. That's probably the first one in the camps. I won't be too far behind you, though. Why Florida, though? Send them to Wyoming or something? Or, like, swap the conservatives to the Seminole reservations? I'm no Marxist. I'm an Anglist. Oh, Anglist. Yes, we're Anglists. We're Anglists. We're Anglists, everybody. Remember, we're Anglists. We're not Marxists. We're Anglists. But Florida, because that shit's going to be underwater within a couple decades. And they don't believe in climate change. So it's not going to be hard to convince them to move there. So that's why. So, yeah. Damn it. Now I want Pollo Yokel.
Maps out pretty perfectly.
They may disagree.
With red
Hey. We said we'd save them, Emmy. We said we'd save them.
versus blue states. And also the states
But yes, Chad, if you're in Florida, Junior look at DSA. Junior look at DSA. You see what's happening in New York right now? The great results that we got in New York on Tuesday. That's right. We're for capitalism for the workers. Exactly. Capitalism for the workers. Hell yeah. See, I forget my own quotes. I'm so glad that y'all are here for this. I forget my own quotes.
that are struggling the most from issues that have nothing to do with trans people. Alexandra has poured hours and hours of work into these maps and into her Substack transiticsnews.com. So again, please give her a follow and support her work if you can.
Oliver Larkin seems to be doing well so far in South Florida. Yeah, I mean, hopefully he wins the seat, but that's going to be a really fucking hard seat to win with Moskowitz. Because that dude is going to get a shit ton of APAC money. Getting a Chipotle in town replacing KFC. Oof. Chipotle.
she's broken down these
Isn't Chipotle, isn't that bought by like private equity at this point and it has gone to dog shit?
overall rankings into issues like
Also,
bathroom,
surprising that Nebraska is neutral on trans people. Pollo Yoko is a chain from Monterey.
spelling
Oh, really?
out exactly what these laws are and linking to them, things like identity documents, birth certificate amendment, driver's licenses, non-binary gender recognition, access to trans youth care, access to Medicaid, gender affirming care in prisons, prison housing, and sports. These are some of the major
There are a number of different maps. Oh, okay.
issues impacting trans people through this discriminatory legislation right now, but they're far from the only issues. And we need a lot more attention on this. I love to highlight the work of independent trans journalists, of which there are many out there for you to follow and support, but this has to be an effort that extends beyond just the trans community. We need cis allies, people like myself within the LGBT community.
Trans youth care is the most abysmal. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, healthcare is healthcare, whether it be for a cis person, whether it be for a trans person, whether it be for a youth, whether it be for a fucking adult. Healthcare is healthcare. That includes mental health, that includes dental and everything like that. We need to be able to take care of our people. Just like Stalin's fork reminded me, capitalism for workers. We need to take care of the workers.
And also people outside the LGBT community to care about these issues. Care about them because trans people matter and they deserve freedom and access to equality. Care about these issues as well because if they're able to get away with one marginalized group, there's nothing stopping them from doing it to another marginalized group. Just like with issues we've seen in the past, like abortion access and women's autonomy, when
Chat, I hate the editor in me is coming out right now. I hate the editor in me is coming out right now, but when she makes these sharp cuts, this is my own preference. I like to either zoom in or zoom out. Because for whatever reason, when it makes that hard cut, it's awkward. Sorry. Just saying how what my philosophy is when I edit videos. I insist capitalists are the most anti-capitalist people ever. They're destroying their own system, but they are taking us down with them. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's just fascism in general. Like fascism, the funnel gets smaller and smaller and smaller until they end up with a bunch of cishet dudes because eventually they're going to start getting rid of women. So it's just going to be a bunch of alleged cishet dudes. So it's just going to be a bunch of guys around. That's the inevitable end to fascism. Just a bunch of dudes.
Republicans make gains.
Capitalism for workers, give the capital to the workers, capital aka means of production. Exactly, Emily. We can change a lot of people's mind by calling it capitalism for workers.
On these so-called culture war issues, they then can create legal precedent. They can establish majorities, and they can take it further and further and further, restricting more liberties, inflicting more terror, and ultimately making the United States and these red states within it a worse place to live for everyone. At the end of the day, discriminatory anti-trans policies do not help a single person. All they do is cause harm. All they do is inflict terror and abuse on these individuals. And again, thankfully, this woman's charges were dropped, but she will not be the only person to face this. And we need to raise awareness to these cases and rally around these victims of discriminatory policing and bias within the legal and legislative system. This is not okay, and it's not going to end here. But together, we can fight back.
Yeah, chat. Just keep fighting the good fight. Stand up for what's right. I've already tried this framing with my parents with pretty good success. It's a big deal because my parents are in their 70s. Cold War propaganda runs through their veins. Oof. That's my problem with my family. My dad has that same fucking problem. I had a conversation with him and he's like, "Oh, I don't want to go left." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "You're a fucking pro-union person. You should be advocating for the most left policy you fucking can. You're a pro-labor person. What the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, oh, it's not successful. I'm like, Zoran won in New York. He won in New York, the capital of capitalism. The fuck are you talking about? You, Mr. Conservative person, don't you think you should be able to make your own company and get all the profits from it? Yeah, capitalism for the workers can do that for you. Mm-hmm. 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 These people won too. Yeah. Mamdani's the GOAT. Mamdani single-handedly bringing back and expanding FDR's New Deal. Anyway, chat, on to the next video. What did ancient humans do all day before jobs existed? To talk about the people that have the bad faith talking point, like, oh, people need fucking jobs or else they're not going to do anything. They're just going to be fucking lazy. They need to starve a little bit. So let's see what ancient people did when they didn't really have much to do. Dude, here in Texas, they were acting like the world is going to burn. Video should be interesting. This video is going to be awesome.
You wake up when your body is ready. No alarm, no schedule, no place you need to be. You sit up, stretch, and ask yourself one question. What should I do today? For 99% of human history, this wasn't a hypothetical. This was every single morning for roughly 300,000 years. And the answer to that question looked nothing like the life you're living right now. Modern humans spend about 90,000 hours of their lives working. That's roughly 1/3 of your waking existence dedicated to a job. But for the overwhelming majority of human history, jobs didn't exist. There was no employment, no wages, no boss, no career ladder to climb. So what did people actually do all day? Let's start with what we know for certain. In 1963, archaeologist Richard Lee conducted a study that would change how we understand prehistoric life. He tracked the daily activities of the Dobeju Hwansi people in Botswana, one of the few remaining groups still living in a way that resembles pre-agricultural human life. He found that adults spent about 2.5 days per week acquiring food. That's roughly 17 hours. The rest of the time, they did whatever they wanted. And here's the important part. This pattern shows up everywhere anthropologists look. The Hadza in Tanzania, the Ache in Paraguay, the Martu in Australia. Completely different environments, different continents. Same result, about 15 to 20 hours per week spent on survival activities. For context, you probably work twice that. Now, some of you are thinking, but those are...
So twice that would be our survival hours, right? So that's 40 hours a week of survival. So they worked half that time to not die. We're working double that time.
Are modern people. How do we know ancient humans lived the same way? Fair question. And the answer comes from bones.
Also, when we're working double the time, we're literally doing it just to get the resources to not die. But that doesn't even factor in like exercise and shit like that. I do hate some of the clickbait though, when people just read the title and then assume new laws are more restrictive than they actually are. Was about to go use a restroom at a private business. I had an ally warn me about the law. When our law is a big gray zone for all bathrooms outside the state-owned buildings, like why would you interpret the law in its most restrictive lens if you're an ally? I mean, people definitely need to fucking dig deeper. I'll give you that much. They definitely need to fucking dig deeper into shit, into the clickbait titles. But like, unfortunately, this is how you get information across with clickbait titles. I've talked with the games in LA. The anthem is barely audible from the fans. It's all just mumbles. That's because it's Turkey diaspora. Hassan's in the building. The entire Turkey diaspora is in the building. They reported the Mexican anthem could be heard from 10 miles from Aztec stadiums. Well, I don't think Americans are feeling very American right now.
Archaeologists compare skeletons of ancient humans to early agricultural populations. The difference is dramatic. Farmers were shorter. Their bones show signs of nutritional deficiency. Their teeth were riddled with cavities from grain-heavy diets. They had arthritis in their spines from repetitive labor. And they died younger. Ancient human skeletons, taller, stronger, healthier teeth, less joint damage. Their bones tell a clear...
What the fuck? Ancient humans were taller? God damn it. Why couldn't I be an ancient human? Cage fighting match on the White House lawn will fix that. Exactly. Or a giant coliseum for other sporting events. That was the point I was making, even though they found the 20 people that are super passionately wearing Team USA. Dude, that's because Americans couldn't afford fucking tickets.
Story. They were doing less repetitive physical labor, not more. But the most fascinating...
Also, chat, I don't know if I mentioned last night, but I made my second last payment for my student loans. My next payment will be my final payment for student loans. And that will happen next month when my parents come to visit. So symbolically, I'm going to pay my student loans while my parents are with me. And then I'm going to pop some fucking champagne. And then I'm also going to post on Facebook and tell everybody to go fuck themselves.
Evidence comes from something archaeologists found that
Jelly needs to start paying again. Yeah, I was profoundly lucky that I ended up with the job I did right out of grad school, because if not, I would have been continued to drown in student loan debt. Theoretically, if I pay them off, I can get new loans. Yeah, theoretically. But then that's also technically going to fuck your credit score, because the amount of money that you've paid back with the money that you've taken out is going to fall. So, yeah. But unfortunately, chat, Twitch makes me run ads 3 minutes every hour to avoid pre-roll ads for any new viewers. If you want to avoid the ads, you can pay $5.99 for a subscription, or get lucky and get gifted a sub, or you can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and get a free monthly subscription from Daddy Bezos to your favorite streamer. Hopefully it's me. If it's not me, then hopefully it's one of my friends. But here comes a 3-minute ad break now. Fuck, I just made a clip. Damn it, I'm gonna have to delete that clip then. Anyway, I'll continue with the video unless I see a nego ad.
Couldn't exist if survival was a constant struggle.
Oh, actually, Stalin's fork might be behind the ad. Let me delete that clip. Delete this. Dude, the clip page on Twitch is dog shit. The clip page on Twitch is awful. Also, chat, go check out Okayish. Go check out Okayish AF. She kind of cool. Entertaining. Go check her out. Oh, Stalin's fork is behind the ad, like I said.
She is accurately called cute.
Yeah, how dare you?
Great clip.
How dare you?
Great clip.
I have a clip where someone called me pretty and was like, bitch, do you have eyes? Like immediately.
Are people abroad or mad the U.S. are doing better this year? They're scared that if the U.S. keeps getting better, it could lend more credence to football versus soccer thing. No, it's always going to be football. It's always going to be football. Bite Sync's in the ad too. Wait, y'all are still in the ads? It says the ad is done running on my end. What the hell? Oh no, my Discord Nitro is renewing shortly. I wonder what card I have that on. Emmy's not in the ads. Emmy, you can't be in the ads. You can't be in the ads. You literally are subbed. You are 17th month subscriber. 17 months. You've been subscribed for 17 months. All right. Everybody back yet? Are y'all back? Y'all back? Y'all back yet?
Art. In 1994, explorers discovered Chauvet Cave in southern France. Inside were paintings created roughly 30,000 years ago. Horses, lions, rhinoceroses, rendered with perspective, shading, and movement. These weren't crude stick figures. This was sophisticated art that required skill, planning, and most importantly, time. Someone spent hours, maybe days, deep inside a cave by firelight, painting animals on a wall.
Yes, this is exactly what would happen if you had more time. You would be able to create more artwork and get more skills in some kind of art, or potentially do sports, or potentially, I don't know, watch movies and philosophize.
Not for survival, not for food, for beauty, for meaning, for something to do. In Blombos Cave in South Africa, archaeologists found 100,000-year-old perforated shell beads, tiny holes drilled through seashells, clearly meant to be strung together as jewelry. The nearest coastline was 20 kilometers away.
Damn.
Someone walked 40 kilometers round trip just to collect shells, then spent hours carefully drilling holes with stone tools, just to look good. In 2008, researchers found a 40,000-year-old flute carved from a vulture bone in Germany. 5 finger holes. Perfectly spaced. Whoever made this understood music, they understood pitch, and they spent significant time crafting it. Not for hunting, not for defense, for music.
That means that they had to have a shit ton of failures prior to this to know exactly where to put the finger holes.
These aren't isolated finds. Across Europe, Africa, and Asia, archaeological sites from 100,000 years ago onward are filled with evidence of decorative objects. Carefully crafted tools far more elaborate than necessary for survival.
Back at last. Oh, shit. Stalin's fork. I thought you were back by now. It wasn't telling me. It said the ads were done. But welcome back, Stalin's fork. I'm glad you made it through. And you're buying all the products, right? I got an ad for Unhinged, a first-person Netflix series.
And items that required hours of focused work with no immediate practical benefit. This is what people did when they
So what you missed, commercials are weird. Yes, they are. So what you missed is they discovered cave paintings that had shading and shit in, fuck, I don't remember what country it was. I don't remember, but it was from 30,000 years ago and it had shading and shit. And then they found potential jewelry that was made from seashells that was like 20 kilometers away, 100,000 years old. And then in Germany, they found a person made a flute out of vulture bone.
They weren't securing food. They created, they decorated, they made things beautiful. So let's reconstruct a day. You wake up around dawn. The fire from last night is still smoldering. Someone adds wood. You eat leftover meat or fish from yesterday. Maybe some nuts or berries collected the day before. Breakfast is social.
All about
People
them nuts,
talk.
chat.
They plan loosely for the
All
day.
with the
Not
nuts.
because they have to, because that's what humans do. Around mid-morning, a small group might leave to hunt or gather. But here's the key. You don't go every day. If the hunt was successful 2 days ago and food is stored, you might not leave camp at all. You might spend the morning working on tools, sharpening a spear, weaving a basket, scraping an animal hide to make it soft and usable. This isn't work in the modern sense. There's no clock, no supervisor. You do it because competence matters, because being skilled earns respect, because making things well is part of being human. If
Humans are pretty cool when we aren't brain broken by capitalism. Yeah, that's true. I got an ad for Fox Nation. That's right, brother. That's the best commercial that you can get. I also believe that we've gotten Fox Nation commercials in the past.
hunting happens, it's not the frantic chase you see in movies. Humans are persistence hunters. We track animals at a steady jog for hours until they overheat and collapse. We're the only species.
Yep, humans are fucking great. Humans are great at long distances. Shitty at short distances, but great at long distances. Persistent, like the word he said.
That can do this effectively because we can sweat and regulate our body temperature while running. Most animals can't. So we outlast.
Everyone watching games with me is all about Telemundo, fuck Fox, and the majority can't speak Spanish. Yeah, but the Spanish broadcasters for soccer games are way more fucking entertaining. Way more entertaining than the English speaking ones. Because they're so good at their craft that they are like wholly enthusiastic about the most inane things that happen in a soccer game. Like the Simpsons one with the soccer announcer is probably the best.
Do you find that you can't afford all the subscriptions that we have to have nowadays? Well, here at the Ned Ghost Rider broadcast, we do not condone pirating of any kind of
we don't.
intellectual property at all. We don't. There's absolutely no reason that I'm playing this music in the background. But we definitely do not condone that here on the Ned Ghost Rider broadcast. This is a PSA brought to you by the Ned Ghost Rider broadcast.
God, how did you all think my hair looked good there? I can't believe you all thought my hair looked good. Anyway, here's the Simpsons scene I was talking about. I like it. How do y'all like that? How do you all like that? That hair looks so bad. Also, this time period. No way it's flattering. No, that hair. Sunshine. Irish is calling me sunshine. If you haven't met, the BBC commentary is in English and better than Fox by miles. Yeah, the Fox one has been fucking horrible, and people on Twitter have been dunking on him. It's fucking awesome. But this was at a time when like the United States was like staving off popularity of soccer. Like I remember this period of time when like soccer was like kind of slipping into the cracks in my area. And my area was like a fairly conservative area and like literally shit on soccer constantly. So this episode was like about that period of time.
Boring.
Come on, you schnorrers! Do something!
Halfback passes to the
Here
center.
it is. Here it is. Here it is. This is it, chat. This is the difference. This is Fox Broadcast right here. This is Fox Broadcast, and this other one will be Telemundo.
Back to the wing. Back to the center. Center holds it. Holds it. Holds it.
Halfback passes to center. Back to wing. Back to center. Center holds it. Holds it. Holds it.
I thought they did that part in Spanish, but that's... Oh, shit. The other hilarious part is the United States actually, like, a lot of the United States enjoys hockey, and hockey and soccer are the same fucking thing. It's the same tactics. Like, that's how I got more into soccer, is realizing that that soccer is the same tactics as ice hockey. For the most part.
The hunt might take 3 to 6 hours, including travel. Then the animal is carried back and butchered. Everyone eats. And by early afternoon, the productive part of the day is essentially over. What happens next is what modern people find hardest to understand. Nothing. And everything.
Nothing.
People rest. They sit in the shade and talk. They play with children. They groom each other, picking through hair, reinforcing bonds. They make jewelry from shells or beads or animal teeth. They carve designs into bones or stones. They nap. Anthropologist James Sussman documented that among the
This is shit that I need to do more of. That's my problem. I don't do enough of this shit.
Juhuanzi, adults spend roughly 6 hours per day in what he called social time. Not working, not sleeping,
6 hours?
just being with other
6
people.
hours of social time? Chat, could you imagine 6 hours of touching grass? 6 hours of touching grass? God damn.
Talking, laughing, telling jokes, because in a world without money or police or written contracts, your survival depends entirely on your relationships. If people don't like you, they don't have to share food when you're hungry. So you invest enormous amounts of time in those bonds, not because it's productive, because it's how humans stay human. Then the sun sets, and this is when something remarkable happens. In 2014, anthropologist Polly Wiesner analyzed hundreds of hours of conversation recordings from the Juhuanzi. During the day, conversations were practical. Who saw animal tracks where? Which plants were ready for harvest? Complaints about someone not sharing fairly. But at night, around the fire, 81% of conversations shifted to stories. Myths about how the world began, tales of ancestors who did impossible things, jokes that made everyone laugh, adventures from far away. Wiesner argued that this is where human culture was actually born. Gods, spirits, the past, the future. Things you can only think about when your stomach is full and you're safe. And people didn't go to sleep and stay asleep the way you do now. Historical records from medieval Europe and sleep studies from the 1990s confirmed that before artificial light, humans slept in 2 phases. First sleep for about 4 hours, then a wakeful period of 1 to 2 hours in complete darkness, then second sleep for another 4 hours. So here's what a full day.
So chat, when I was in grad school and I was bartending and bar backing and stuff, the weekends I would do that 2-4 hour sleeps, and it was fucking amazing. It was awesome. It was awesome. It was incredible. Speaking of football, the U.S. Professional Women's League is holding Challenge Cup tomorrow, streaming on Amazon Prime. Speaking of which, you get a free sub to Ghost Rider broadcast if you connect your Twitch to your Amazon Prime account. That is true, Emily. That's true. That's true. I wish you would have said that like 10 minutes ago, though, when I ran the ad. But thank you, Emmy. So connect your Twitch Prime to your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and then you get a free subscription to hopefully me, or maybe your other free. Maybe your other free. Maybe your other free. God damn it. Maybe your other favorite streamer. Let's go Spirit. I don't know the teams that are playing in it. I'm sorry, but yeah, let's go Spirit.
Looked like. About 4 to 6 hours securing food or making tools. About 6 hours in social interaction.
July 8th, you'll get my Prime membership. Thank you. Thank you, Stalin Spork. I'm pretty sure I'll probably be streaming that day because I stream basically every day.
Storytelling, grooming, playing. About 8 hours sleeping in 2 separate phases. And the rest, resting, sitting, watching clouds, doing nothing in particular. Existing without needing to justify your existence through productivity. Then, about 10,000 years ago, something changed. Humans in the Fertile Crescent began planting seeds and domesticating animals. Agriculture. And agriculture is a trap. Once you start farming, you can feed more people. More people means you need more food. More food means more farming. Within a few generations, populations exploded and there was no going back. Because now there were too many mouths to survive by hunting and gathering. You were locked in. And farming required far more labor. Plowing, planting, weeding, harvesting, storing, defending crops from animals and raiders. The skeletal evidence is unambiguous. Early farmers worked harder, ate worse, and died younger than the hunter-gatherers who came before them. But the population kept growing, and with larger populations came specialists. Toolmakers, potters, weavers, inventors, then soldiers, priests, administrators, and eventually jobs, employment. The idea that your time belonged to someone else in exchange for resources. By the time we built cities, the original human lifestyle was gone, replaced by schedules, obligations, the need to work most of your waking hours just to survive in the system we created. Today, you spend 90,000 hours working. Your ancestors spent way less. You sleep in...
I mean, the other thing that they need to talk about is literally just people just saying, hey, this piece of land is mine. And that shit. New York Gotham Football Club versus Kansas City Current. Wait, so the Spirit's not in it? So you lied to me, Irish? Wow. I can't believe you did that to me. Boo, Gotham. I don't know. I'm kind of familiar with Gotham more because I listen to Casuals with Katie Nolan. So, yeah. But I hope they have fun.
one block and call waking up at 2 a.m. insomnia. They slept in two phases and used the middle hours for reflection. You spend your life chasing an illusion of greatness, achievements, wealth, and success by standards society invented. They woke up every morning already free, already enough, and at peace with nothing to prove to anyone. They didn't need to become successful. They were already living the life you're working your entire existence to retire into. You make art if you can find time after your job. They made art because they had time, and that's what humans do. We're not a different species, but we live so differently from how humans lived for 99% of our existence that we might as well be. We traded freedom for food security, leisure for population growth, time for productivity, and most of us have no idea what we gave up, because we never knew it was there.
All right, chat. That was interesting. That was kind of cool. Room for the Current. I shared a hype clips of number 6 with you a few days ago. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Worth it. Hi, Otto. How are you? Also, time to do some fun reacts. So this is a new one. This is a new channel, but I thought we'd try it because the video intrigued me. Irish, this is probably something you would like too. And then we're going to watch an I Did a Thing video about firing the fastest ping pong balls. So, without further ado, further ado. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. Creating a sanitizer flamethrower.
And this is a flamethrower that shoots hand sanitizer, and it's made from a yardstick, some pens.
My ancestors would be proud of my amateur home video collection. Also, chat, I'm going to sit down.
A couple of bottles, and a tape dispenser, as well as a handful of 3D printed parts. Because my goal on this channel is to use as many common office and household products as possible in each of my builds, I faced 5 engineering challenges before I could get my flamethrower working.
Yeah,
1,
we're fucking
would
nerding
hand
out, chat.
sanitizer even ignite when shot in the stream? 2, how do I make an airtight actuating valve out of 3D printed parts and some office supplies? 3, how do I store the pressure that this thing is gonna need to fire? No pun intended. 4, I'm gonna need a solution to lock the butane lighter into the on position. And finally, 5, how am I gonna make a fully functional assembly out of nothing but office supplies? The first question I had was, would hand sanitizer even work for this? I mean, it's pretty flammable while it's just sitting here. But my question is, will it maintain ignition as it travels through the air?
Ugh.
That's what we need to find out.
Chat, yet another reason you should have hand sanitizer on you at all times, just in case you need to make a fire. Just to keep yourself warm, or to cook anything, or to maybe
Light a warehouse on fire.
What? Who said what? What was that? Huh? What was that? What was that? Huh? Super soaker plus lighter fluid plus barbecue lighter. Yeah, I did that shit. We put oh shit, liquid fire starter in a super soaker, and we drew lines and stuff and lit it on fire. Oh God, we got a call from the hospital saying my grandma slipped out of her wheelchair and is refusing to get back in it, so I may have to dip all of a sudden. Oh geez, good luck, Bite Sink. She's also fighting with the staff. Oh boy. Are you saying I should be careful with the amount of friction I'm applying to hand sanitizer? Yep, that's what I'm saying, Otto.
Grabbed a syringe and I tested it out. Like the gas in your car, it's not the actual fluid that combusts. It's the vapors that rise off of it. Now, hand sanitizer does have alcohol in it, but sitting at room temperature in hand sanitizer, we're not getting any vapors off of it. I think the best solution is to heat this and see if we get those vapors to off gas, making them more readily available to ignite.
Whoa, look at that.
Okay, that was kind of cool.
That's what we're looking for.
Okay, that was kind of cool. I want to see that again.
That's what we're looking for.
Now that we have the hand sanitizer question figured out, it's time to move on to engineering the valve. As much as I'd love to stick with strictly office supplies,
Hell yeah, beat up those doctors, Grandma.
There's just not enough efficiency in trying to make airtight connections between parts that were never meant.
Are you, Bite Sick, is she beating up the cops at the hospital? Is she beating up the cops? Aerosol bug spray and a lighter? We're not. I condone these actions. I condone these actions. I condone these actions. But if we didn't condone these actions, right now she's cursing and never did. Oh boy.
To fit together. So I'm going to need custom parts for this one.
Light a warehouse on fire.
What? Who said what? What was that? Huh? What was that? What was that? Huh? I should have turned the camera off. I should have turned the camera off when I said that. Also, Emmy, please delete that clip. Please make sure that clip doesn't exist.
Okay, I'm going to show you something if you promise not to laugh. But this was the first idea I had for this thing. And I thought that I could just 3D print a huge chunk of plastic and it would be airtight because I don't know what I'm doing.
Apple raising their hardware prices? Yep.
Clearly, that's not the case. So I'm going to switch to printing individual components, working to make each of those.
Listen. Just saying that those warehouse fires that started seem like they could have been prevented if they just paid a living wage. That's all I'm pointing out. That's what it sounds like. That's my analysis of the situation.
Airtight and then gluing them together at the end to see if we get a better result. I went through quite a few different valve prototypes trying to model them after real-world existing valves. But the first bit of progress I actually made was when I realized the 3D printed components I was putting out were not actually airtight. So I began epoxying everything, and that seemed...
No, the lesson was they need armed guards, not silly shit like living wages. With the sunsetting and now this, I hope it doesn't come to this, but I'm afraid she'll get to be physically aggressive. I mean, a lot of that shit, a lot of that sunsetting and stuff, and the physical aggressiveness is literally just fear. Because they're not really sure where they are. I think I've talked about this on stream before, but my grandfather passed away, and he had dementia his last couple years. I saw him on a day that it wasn't as bad. But it's just, this is what happens when you get older. She had dementia and super rough. Didn't know how to delete it on mobile, so I edited it to be shorter and not include the majority of it. You can delete it too. Yeah, I'll do it.
The biggest challenge I faced with this...
I mean, I forget that you're mostly a mobile viewer, which I guess that makes sense when you're 9 hours behind sometimes. Oh, I could ban the user that made the clip. That would be funny. Censorship State Media.
Valve was getting it to actuate without leaking.
She has both dementia
What
and
good for
Alzheimer's.
valves? They can't maintain pressure
That's
when
rough.
it's in use. I solved this by creating a chamber at the bottom of the valve that tightly fits the eraser from a mechanical pencil and is held in place by another small disc that's glued on to close the chamber. This allows the paperclip that mechanically actuates the valve to move through the eraser while the valve maintains air pressure. A drop of oil helps to both seal and lubricate this fitting.
Always have lubrication, chat. Always have lubrication.
Next was the issue of holding back the air pressure I needed to expel the sanitizer from the flamethrower. This can of air duster puts out between 50 and 70 psi. That's a lot of air pressure for a 3D printed valve to have to hold. To solve this, I'm going to need tighter tolerances than I can get out of my 3D printer, and the machined end of this Bic pen is perfect for this. If I can apply enough pressure to the end of this Bic pen with a small piece of rubber band, I think I can create a strong enough seal.
Chat, I'm not gonna lie, this shit is impressive when they could do stuff like this with as many or as little resources as they have. Also, is that glue on the back end of the ink? I never knew what that was. In the ink cartridge on a pen?
So the super scientific way I've been testing my valves is to just blow into them and see if I get air. So let's test this one. This valve design works great. I get no air leakage out of it, and I can operate it without losing pressure. So with the valve design out of the way, it's time to figure out how we're going to store the pressure from the canned air. Now, in order to store pressure in whatever canister I decide to use, the first thing I need is a one-way valve. Fortunately, I've developed one of these in the past using nothing but pen parts. Typically, it uses a rubber band as the rubber seal inside, but I don't think that's going to be strong enough for our purposes on this. So instead, I found this lovely, sturdy rubber that smells just like cancer. We're going to use that instead. As I was pressurizing this bottle, I noticed the amount of deformation I was getting in the plastic from the pressure. And it occurred to me that I'm probably losing a lot of efficiency because some of the pressure that I want shooting sanitizer out of the nozzle is being used to deform the plastic of the bottle. I think there's a more efficient way to do this. As much as I enjoy the buildup of microplastics in my brain and my balls, I switched to these aluminum cans a while back just because they don't expand when pressurized.
I've had that water before. Dispatch playthrough. It is in my library, Otto. It is in my library. Dispatch is in my library. So that will happen at some point.
Before I can even test this out, I have to figure out how to 3D print threads that'll fit on this bottle. So I designed this lid to accommodate the shape of the valve so there's more surface area to glue together. It's got a cancer rubber seal on the inside, and I'm going to pressurize it, and hopefully it holds pressure. So let's find out. Oh. Perfect.
That's great.
Okay, I'm going to pressurize this and see how well this thing works.
See, the other crazy part is he actually doesn't know what the PSI is in the bottle. So like there's a non-zero chance that this could be extremely dangerous and blow up in his hand. I just want to point it out. I heard someone call it Dispatch Straight Man's Twilight. Was that the Red Barrels podcast? Because I heard that on the Red Barrels podcast. But apparently that's been going around on the internet.
Wow, I don't hear a single leak. I've sprinkled some salt on this table so you can see what kind of pressure release we're
It's
getting
very
from
true.
this. Let's try it. That's pretty good. This is going to hold the fuel for the flamethrower, and it's going to be upside down. Now the pressure is going to come in through the bottom here, but the hand sanitizer is going to come out from the side. Now that pressure is going to look for the easiest route, which is straight from the bottom to the side, but we don't want it to do that. We want it to have to go to the top of this bottle, which is the bottom, and push down on the hand sanitizer so it's forced out the nozzle. So this should thread just right into here like this, and then this will attach to our valve here, and we should get down pressure on the sanitizer so it shoots out the nozzle in the front.
TV Saw in chat. Let straight men have fun. They're allowed to have fun, but don't shit on everybody else on like Twilight and shit. That's all I'm saying. Because straight men do shit on Twilight.
The idea to print all of these components individually has made a huge difference in their quality and function. I've been able to get epoxy on all the parts to keep them airtight, and now I'm really excited to get the rest of this thing built. With the first 3 engineering challenges out of the way, I now need a solution to lock this lighter in the on position. When I pull this lever back, it clicks the lighter on, but then canters over further to lock the lighter in the on position using the spring-loaded trigger on the lighter. Only until you flick it back manually does it shut off. This works great. So now I just need to find all the right office supplies to bring all these parts together.
Also, that was hilarious that he left the take in. YouTube channel for dummies? Oh, he has a safety valve. Chat, he has a safety valve. This is a safety valve on the pressure canister.
No sooner had I finished my flamethrower when I walked out in my garage.
I've read a lot of books that could be considered Twilight for lesbians, but please inform me if you find a game. You sure it's not just 90-degree fitting? For those that don't know, Irish is an engineer. So the air is pushing into this up top here, and that's going to push the sanitizer out, which is going to go to the side here. And then this is directly from the pressurized canister. This looks like a safety valve to me, to make sure that the canister doesn't overfill. Oh, that's probably how he fills the canister. That's how he fills the canister. My bad. It's not a safety valve.
No sooner had I finished my flamethrower when I walked out in my garage, and this guy started harassing me. He was all like,
"Hey, pal."
And I was like, "What?" But then he was like,
"I've got a problem with you."
And I was like, "Who, me?" But then he was like,
"Yeah, you."
And I was like, "Oh yeah? Well, I got something for wise guys like yourself. Check this out." And then he was all,
"Please don't kill me."
Dude, that's kind of insane. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy how far that shoots. Also, they boiled the sanitizer, right? Wait, how is he allowed to have this stuff on YouTube? How is he allowed to have this stuff on YouTube?
I spent so much time torching that knucklehead that my coffee went cold. Oh. It's okay. I can heat it up again.
You just spraying it with fucking sanitizer?
This was a super fun build. I learned a ton about 3D printing and its capabilities and limitations. If you guys have recommendations for 3D printers, filaments, or ways that I can improve my 3D printing, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. I'd also love to hear what you think I should
Big
build
13
next.
Irish is
In the
going to do
meantime,
this
I'm
over the
gonna be looking
weekend.
for more practical uses for my flamethrower, like reheating this cup of coffee. That's it's really good. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
All right, one more React video, and then we're gonna get to Dave's the Diver. No, I'll be like ham radio field day. Nerd. Fucking nerd. Goddamn nerd. Did you see the plasma lightsaber? Yes, I've seen that. That's kind of crazy too. Pin. I hit the world's fastest ping pong ball by I Did a Thing. Once again, banger at the banger. Chat, the reason that we pin these is you're supposed to watch alongside. Oops. That was way too full of a screen. There we go. All right, here we go, chat.
Hot.
How you going? You know,
How you going?
I've collected two
How you
groups
going?
of people here on YouTube. On one hand, I have the people that enjoy seeing me make peaceful, wholesome videos involving Australian wildlife. And on the other hand, the people that love danger and
You wake up-
excitement and are all silently hoping I hurt myself doing something stupid. Or actually, and the feet demographic as well. And I try to
Dude, his feet are so gross. His feet are so gross. How does he have foot demographics?
please all these people. But now, whenever I upload a video, let's say an animal video, I get a bunch of you saying, "Hey, what's happened to you, soy boy? You trying to be family friendly? Where's the danger?" And then, when I do a dangerous DIY video, I get, "Do more animal videos, please. I love them." And then feet requests on every video. So today, I'm going to make a video so dangerous that if I did wear socks, it would knock them off, appealing to two groups of these people. Danger.
Jesus Christ.
Danger.
This is one of his earlier videos. This is 6
Is it
years ago,
ping?
chat.
Or is it pong? Is it table? Or is it tennis? If we genetically modify people to make them really, really small and then force them to play tennis on this table, is that classified as table tennis or normal tennis? Who knows? They're all
Facts.
good questions
Facts.
that one day
Facts.
I'll answer.
These are important questions to ask. Also, this is some good editing.
And
Unless-
my whole life I've called
unless-
a game in which
Unless Alexa was helping. That might have been Alexa.
this ball hits this table ping pong. But I recently had my world shook as this one guy at a party told me that it's not the correct name and that I'm actually a racist. And I'm pretty sure that's not true, as I regularly eat Asian food. But just to be safe and not insult anyone, from now on in this video, I will refer to it as table pong. Now, table pong is a pretty tame and undangerous game, unlike other sports, as it doesn't involve moving great distances, sprinting, jumping, doping, or slamming into each other at high speed. And some people are probably screaming at the screen right now, saying, "How can you say that? Did you not see Ma Long in the 1976 Olympic Games when he beat Zoran Primorac with his signature roundhouse flip?" And I haven't seen that, and even if I did, I don't care, because that's not how normal people play it. Normal people play it
What are you talking
drunk,
about?
out of
What are
their
you talking about? That's how I play table tennis.
minds. If you
Oh,
can still play a sport while
that was
smashed
bad.
and it's still entertaining, then it's not really much of a sport. So that's why I've decided to make table pong dangerous. So dangerous that I might become the first person ever to die playing it. Well, apparently this guy died at 116 when his kids hit a ping pong ball into his mouth. But that's just a spectator death, so it doesn't really count. So I've still got a chance to get into the record books. Okay, now this is how I'm going to do it. And this explanation might get a bit sciencey, so bear with me. Yes. Okay, over here. Yep. So basically I'm gonna that's not really this part here will up the bit up bit up the top here can you try to get something like this way, like this, yeah, a bit like down.
Never work with children. Never work with children, Alex. Never work with children.
All right, this isn't going to work out. This is the diagram he drew earlier before he got on the bottle. So how it works is I'm going to pull a vacuum out of this tube, which contains a ping pong ball. And then I burst a thin seal on one side, which causes the outside air to rush in, pushing the ball down the pipe and out the other end at very dangerous speeds. It's pretty sick that the only thing forcing the ball out of the tube is atmospheric pressure. I never really think about how much air we actually have stacked on top of us, pushing us down at all times. Kid. And if my Googling is correct, it's about 1,000.
I think that's his nephew. Oh, actually, it might
kilos.
be.
And for
I think it's his
American imperial folk, that's the weight of around 2,000 RB Meat Mountain sandwiches, or 300 AR-15 rifles, or 200 homeless men that are about to die from a lack of healthcare. And no one really gives these homeless men much credit and recognizes their importance, but that needs to change, as without these 200 men pushing down on us at every moment, every person in the world would simply swell up, explode, and then float away in a cloud of mush.
Facts. That's exactly what would happen.
So this is my first attempt of making the device. And I thought I'd get creative and fancy and add some screw cap things with an O-ring on the end to get a perfect seal. But this actually did the opposite, and the screwing motion actually screwed me up. And look, the seal moves around inside when I'm trying to screw. And I just couldn't get a good seal. So instead, I kept it simple and just got a PVC.
You got to make sure you screw properly. You got to make sure you screw properly so you get a good seal.
The pipe, placed foil on the end, and then put these end caps on, and then sucked out all of the air. And you might be wondering why I went for a length of pipe only 1 meter long, as a longer pipe would result in faster ball speeds. But I've got a very good reason. And that's because this seems to be the maximum length of pipe I can get from the store for free. Anything longer, and people start to get suspicious. And now... Sorry, I meant. And it definitely pops, which is nice, but not when I want it to. It always seems to burst prematurely. And at first I didn't mind that much, but after a while it really started
premature
to affect my
popping,
emotional,
chat.
mental, and physical well-being. And I've tried many things like tape, medication, sandpapering the surface until there were no bumps left, and even counseling. But nothing worked. Till finally, I found the solution. More layers. And now the foil pops on cue every time. So to help us idiots visualize how the air rushes into the empty tube, I've placed this miscellaneous white substance near the entrance.
What's up, Keko? Hi, Keko. We'll learn about cocaine? Sure, that's what we're doing. Keko, you missed me react to Freedom 250 history videos yesterday. I swore you were going to be in there and you were going to fucking love it.
And that is good stuff. So let's play some pong ball. First up, let's see how much damage it does to a bat. Oi, 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 that's dangerous. That's dangerous. And that's pretty disappointing. And even though it's traveling at something like 600 kilometers per hour, it still doesn't do very much to the bat. So we're going to need more than just atmospheric pressure, and I've come up with an idea which should fix that, which is copying exactly what the Mythbusters did. So I just kind of borrowed some more stuff from the store and put it together. So this is what we have now: a vacuum chamber containing the ball, and then this pressurized chamber here, which some of you may recognize from my tampon launcher and tree launcher video. Now instead of bursting it with a hammer, I'll pump this up to around...
Chat. The tampon launcher was considered a gun in Australia, and he got in trouble with the law. You can't have guns in Australia.
Around 150 psi, and then open the solenoid valve here, hopefully resulting in 10 times more pressure than the atmosphere, pushing the ball out at supersonic speeds. And you might be wondering why I used a right angle connector here. Is it because it was the first piece I found that also fits in my shoe? No. It's because I want this device to be versatile, allowing you to play table pong from around corners. And I have no way to test its actual speed. Hopefully we'll hear like a supersonic crack or something. And if we don't, I'll just add one in while editing. And first test with pressurized chamber. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He did it, chat. He did it. Did you hear the sonic boom?
Weak. That was very weak.
That was not good.
Ball is put just fine. So
Did you hear the sonic boom?
before it was stronger. And ignore that sonic boom, as it actually seems a lot weaker than without the pressurized chamber. And I think the reason is that the solenoid valve is not opening fast enough, and I'm regretting getting scientific advice from that baby, so I'm going to scrap the tampon gun.
Happy Thursday, Twitch fam. Lurking for support today, but I wanted to sprinkle some love your way. Remember, even the best gamers started as noobs. It's a journey that makes us legends. Keep shining and sharing those amazing vibes. Mama Bear, thank you so much for the lurk and the kind words to the community. Thank you.
And make a new pressure chamber. So, new plan. Instead of the solenoid valve, we have a...
The dumb baby? What a dumb baby. That dumb baby wasn't smart because it was dumb.
Burst disc. And then I also decided to become a fancy man and design and 3D print this little converging diverging nozzle. This nozzle is meant to make air travel faster, but I don't really understand how or what I'm doing, so I'm kind of just going to shove it into this pipe here so the air has no choice but to travel through it and hope it does what I want.
Oh, it's not 90 degrees now. Not a 90-degree pipe. Oh my lord.
Are you boys alive?
Yeah, that was so loud, Alex.
Should have worn ear protection.
Oh
Loud.
my
So loud
god.
that it felt like the air hit me in the face.
Did I hear we're making fun of a dumb baby? Yes, we're making fun of a dumb baby, kidda. Oh my god. So loud that I felt like the air hit me in the face.
And the ball went straight through the bat and blew out the back. And I'm happy. This is what I wanted to see. That nozzle is doing wonders to the airspeed.
Holy
You might be
shit.
wondering why it got a bit spooky and dark in my garage. And that's because I closed the door as I didn't want my neighbors to hear the constant explosions, get suspicious, and then call the coppers. So now that we have some more privacy, let's shoot some stuff. Like a soccer ball.
Oh
I think the ping pong ball broke up before exiting on this one, shooting
my
out
god.
supersonic shrapnel, cutting a deep circle into the melon. And I was planning to
Chat, do you see how he has just wood piled up as like a backstop?
attempt hitting the ball and playing some ping pong, but after seeing the amount of damage and shrapnel this creates, I don't want to be anywhere near the backside of this. But because I know we all want to see what would happen if I did stand in front of it, I'm going to shoot this big, delicious, thick piece of pork belly, which I'm choosing to blow apart instead of feeding my family or the homeless.
Oh my lord.
That's pretty insane. Whoa. Okay, and after seeing this amount
Oh
of damage,
my God.
I changed my mind. Let's do it. One man with a very long stick playing supersonic ping pong. Yep, go.
The board too?
Whoa.
God damn.
Whoa. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I did.
Boy.
Hi, Lemon.
The wood as well.
That is crazy speeds. I think the ball's still vaporized when it comes through.
Power of
because
pressure?
Why would there be
Yeah.
a chip there if it wasn't? So it must kind of just come in and as one
Lemon,
big
congratulations on the participation
kind of
trophy.
shrapnel cloud. Does this count as playing supersonic ping pong?
Holy shit.
No. Was my title clickbait? Yeah. But ignoring that, this is how you properly shoot a ping pong ball. Thai dancers, take note. And speaking of people selling out and doing questionable things for money, today's sponsor, ExpressVPN.
Ethical reacts,
Now,
ethical
most of you
reacts,
probably
ethical
know
reacts.
what the internet is. In fact,
Although this
unless
is a
you're tuning
6-year-old
into me
this is
via
a 6-year-old
AM
ad.
radio or newsletter, you're using the internet right now. Wow. And the internet might sound
I'm watching the USA Turkey football game and actually want to redact myself at the crowd.
like fun with its games and its boobs, but it's actually a pretty scary.
Is the crowd bad? ExpressVPN's an Israeli VPN? Really? Huh. Well, that's good to know.
place, as everywhere you go on the internet, you leave little crumbs behind, allowing others to watch you and potentially steal your personal
Okay, so maybe we're not
information. Whether that be your
watching
hacker
this then.
neighbor that's gotten into your Wi-Fi, the American government who will falsely
It's so
imprison
annoying.
you on terrorism
The
charges,
fact that
or
Americans
even
have
just
one
your
fucking
internet
chant.
service provider that wants to sell
Well,
your data
Americans
to
are stupid.
advertisers. Now, I don't want anyone selling
What are they
your data
chanting?
for money. Besides
They just
me.
keep chanting USA over and over again? Dude, we're not a smart people. We're not very smart people. It's annoying. Lemon, less than 50% of Americans read above a 6th grade level. You can't expect them to know how to spell true.
Which is why you need ExpressVPN, as it ensures your safety by encrypting all your data and hiding your location.
But Mr. Iodat, how does ExpressVPN work?
Well, ExpressVPN works by placing all of your data going in and out in a secure, encrypted tunnel, which no matter how hard you look, cannot be seen by anyone. And I
Oh,
personally
shit. It's Israeli owned, chat. Well, not letting that play anymore. Thank you, Kago. Express is Israeli, yeah, with government ties. Yeah, yeah. That's interesting. I mean, this was 6 years ago for I did a thing. This was before they really ramped up the human rights problems. I think it was spring 21 is when they did the Alaska mosques thing. Galatians 6:7, anti-ad, yeah. But anyway, chat, that's it for React content today. I hope you all enjoyed. But it's time to do some gaming. It's time to do some gaming for all you gaming frogs. For all you gaming frogs. Chat, should I change shit up? Should I change shit up and just start playing Dispatch? I enjoyed it even though I didn't see it. Wait, they actually chanted that? Or are you talking about the I did a thing React content? Or the React content in general? Chat, do y'all want Dispatch more than Dave the Diver? It's allegedly supposed to rain tomorrow, which I'm kind of happy about. Because hopefully that'll be... Hopefully... Hopefully that'll prevent forest fires. Rain, wow, take that climate change, believers. Yeah, so this time of year, we usually don't get rain. But we really haven't gotten rain all winter, which is when we typically do. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be raining now. I haven't heard anything yet, and I have my windows open. But Ash is playing Dispatch right now and also lurking you, so you can't pass her up. Okay. I did see that she was playing Dispatch. Thanks for reacts. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you, Stalin's Fork. See you, Stalin's Fork. Have a good veg. Hope you have a good night. And I hope your day in Florida isn't dog shit. Anyway, swapping over to the game chat. She caught a 50, had like 5 raids. She's been pausing a lot. Nice. Awesome. So I'm going to hold off on Dispatch for a while then. Since she's playing it. I forgot that she was currently playing it. But thank you, Kidda, for the help. I appreciate it. All right, let's continue to Dave the Diver. Also, chat, particularly for you, Keko, if you watch Hassan's Tuesday stream, I hope that will give you any kind of hope for the United States of America, because that was one of the most uplifting streams I've ever watched. To see the joy that everybody had after working so hard to get those DSA members elected. I can't recommend enough Hassan's Tuesday stream. Particularly the back end of it. The audio is pretty fucking bad, but there's like a 2 to 3 hour window that's just, it's hopeful. And it's, as a leftist, it's hard to find hope in a world like this. My second watch of Dispatch, and it's so different. Curious to see what your playthrough and Addie's playthrough end up like. Addie's gonna be fucking playing it too? W Skibidi for real? For real? Thanks, Lemon. All right. Must be on sale? Yes. I think I bought it on sale. Because I bought this game on sale, and I bought something else on sale. But tell you what's not on sale, unfortunately. Oh, what is also on sale is gifted subs. 35% off 5 or more gifted subs until July 3rd, midnight, chat. And you can help people avoid the top of the hour ad break, because the top of every hour, run a 3-minute ad. If you want to avoid the ads, you can pay $5.99 for a subscription or get lucky and get gifted a sub. Or you can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and get a free monthly subscription from Daddy Bezos to your favorite streamer. Hopefully it's me. If it's not me, then hopefully it's one of my friends. But here comes the 3-minute ad break now. There we go. Go. Ah! Alright, I think I need to find this, like, motor and shit. I think I keep getting the same one over and over again because I haven't found this stuff, so let's go do that. Shock harpoon, okay. I'm hunky. Where fish? Nah, we don't need fucking fish. Shocking. Nope. Damn it. Where do you get to eat Moby Dick? At the gay bar. Sheesh. Go to sleep, little fishy. Go to sleep, little fishy. Fuck. Both asleep. Both asleep. Okay. Okay. Underwater scooter. Chat, do you remember when Keko used to be in here for more than like 2 messages? Oh, fuck me. Golf club? Higo's trying to save for GTA 6. What did I just pick up? Atlantic mackerel. Also, GTA 6 isn't that much more expensive. I do kind of have a problem that there's no physical copies, though. It doesn't affect me, but it's going to affect other people. What the f... Just a scam so you can't resell it? Yeah, that's why I'm not fucking happy about it. It's fucked up. Gun upgrade? Okay. There we go. Okay. Get the jellyfish. Oh, fuck me. I would have 100% resold mine after playing it through and then rebought it a few years later when it came out on PC. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people fucking do that. I feel like a lot of people fucking do that. Oxygen? Oh boy. That was close. Alright, need a motor. Need a motor, chat. Need a motor! I don't know. I'm probably not gonna buy it on PC. I'll probably just keep it on my PlayStation, but I did buy the PC version of GTA 5 when I thought I was going to do GTA RP. And then realized I was terrified of fucking it up. Xbox is getting more expensive too. The Series X is going to be $750. Yeah, and the CEO said that nobody can afford gaming anymore. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? If only there was a way that people could fucking afford gaming nowadays. Maybe if these CEOs would not have fucking solidarity to fucking profits and actually pay their workers, people could actually afford luxuries. It's too dark down here. It'd be dangerous to venture down there. Nar. Parents finance the house, you finance the car, your children will be financing their consoles. We made America so great again. The greatest. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's an enormous fucking shark. Holy shit. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Chat. Holy shit. God damn it! God damn it, go away! Damn it! Fucking A. Oh. No, get away from me, shark! Fuck! Thermonuclear annihilation. God of War is $20. I think I'm gonna have to get it. Shoot it? I can't shoot it with anything. Fuck, I lost so much shit there. I need the jellyfish. Get it? It's so good. Wait, is it the new God of War? Or the original God of War? That's a game I haven't played. Also, kind of hilarious that Otto went from being a troll in this community to being the best game recommender. Fuck. I think I overpaid for Dave the Diver. I think I just realized I overpaid for Dave the Diver. No, I did not. I did not overpay for Dave the Diver. Yeah, I did not overpay for Dave the Diver. I thought I did. Abiotic Factor, Astroneer, Caretaker. Dude, Caretaker, I'm trying to get a free key. Because I really do think I would really enjoy Caretaker. An Abiotic Factor. I also need to try that. I have that in my library. And Astroneer. I don't know if that's the same one that Potato Queen's playing or not. Or if it's a different one. Cooksta, High Diver. There's a game called Escape from Duckov. I'm honestly intrigued. I'm assuming it's a Tarkov parody. All right, I need to prioritize jellyfish, chat. Remind me I need to prioritize jellyfish. And also, that fucking shark was enormous. That was terrifying. Fuck. Come on. There we go. Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough when? You want a Baldur's Gate playthrough? You think that'll be entertaining for you? Me playing Baldur's Gate? However, we can do a Sexo run. Multiplayer? Oh. Baldur's Gate is multiplayer? Hellblade games? D&D? So, multiplayer Sexo run is what I'm hearing. Multiplayer Sexo run? Sexo run with the homies? Sexo run with the homies? Trying to do a BG3 co-op game is like a 3-year commitment? Yeah. I mean, I do stream every night. BG3 multiplayer is impossible. The game is best enjoyed solo, in my opinion, because you can do a sexo run. Sexo runs! Hey, Otto, does Miss Otto run sexo runs with you on BG3? You do sexo runs co-op? All right, I'm gonna hit this tang here. Hit that tang hard. Stop swimming away from me. Go that. Yeah, go that way, because that's where the ammo's at. Ammo's this way. Hello, we didn't play co-op. The game is like 60 hours long, but we both loved it. Wait, Ms. Otto's a gamer too? Did she do sexo runs? Another trigger fish. Oh, I fucking missed. God damn it. Okay. All right, there's got to be oxygen around here somewhere. Come on, come at me. Yep, there we go. And then I hit the escape pod right here. Fuck! God damn it! Hit the escape pod! Hit the escape pod! No! This is shit! I've played Witcher 3. No. Sexo Run, Mass Effect, Andromeda. Fuck. Oh, this is bad. F in the chat for Dave. This is bad. Chat, this is not good. That's like 4 of the last 5 dies I've had. I ended up running out of air. Witcher 3 is a great game. I heard it is. Soy sauce. Soy sauce. Find that motor. Oh man, we need 8 more. 8 more followers, chat. Enhance the jellyfish. I need to save the jellyfish. Anglerfish? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh, 80. There we go. Hiring. Chat, Itsuki became my best fucking worker. Oh, I dispatched them again. Olive oil. Probably gonna need that at some point. All right, let's do this. Witcher 3 is also great, but 60 hours long, so it'd take me like a month. You all remember how Satisfactory turned out. Straight month and a half. Straight month and a half of playing Satisfactory. Shit, I don't know who was here first. Chat, we're raking in the dough. Raking it in. Fuck, I don't know who was here first. Clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up. Chat, I ran out of fucking food. I ran out of food. I ran out of food. Next W2 major update gonna include real collector Leviathan biome. Okay, okay. I'm up for that. We still need to do multiplayer Subnautica 2. We need to do it. When are we doing it, kidda? When are we doing it? We should do it when major update drops and include prox comms and emotes. Okay. Okay. When's the update? Do we know yet? Pump harpoon gun. Damage 17. Yeah, let's do that. The vlog for it came out 20 days ago, but didn't include a date. Son of a bitch. Hold on, let me go to the page. So is the reach? You said there was the reach Leviathan, real collector. Wait, what do you mean real collector Leviathan? Oh, the collector Leviathan is not usually there. Is that what it is? Oh, early access roadmap. Oh shit. I can't read that. I can't read that. It's super tiny. Super tiny. It'll probably go on sale at that time too. Mention it's normally a deeper water creature. They just threw it in where it's at to give people a real scare. Oh, it gave us a fucking scare. It gave us a goddamn scare. Kid, I'm surprised that like you can play that game despite the fact that you're terrified of water. Enhanced harpoon tip? Hell yeah. First one scared me an unbelievable amount. How is this one? Hands would be shaking so bad I'd have to take a break. Damn. Got more used to Subnautica since then. Fuck. Damn it, I missed. I missed. Clown frog fish. All right, hush darts. Damn it. Barracuda. Fuck. Fucking hit the Barracuda. What the fuck are you doing, Dave? I think Irish and I saw Barracuda when Irish came to visit. Ooh. Ooh. Is this... Oh, is this where the motor is? Sniper rifle, chat. I think I can make the sniper rifle now. God damn it. Get that jellyfish. Oh, there's some oxygen there. God fucking damn it. No! Fuck! God damn it. Hi, Becca. How are you? I keep dying. I keep doing stupid shit. Pego, thank you for the hydrate. Shut up. No. Be quiet. Kego, I said something about you earlier and you weren't here. That stressed me out. Listen, that's what I do. I stress y'all out. I just got here. Well, welcome in, Becca. Was about 9/11. This one?
City plus America. New York plus Bush. 9/11! I got 9/11! I got 9/11! I got 9/11! We did 9/11! We did 9/11! No! Don't clip that! Don't clip that!
Kego, what's it gonna be like? Kego, what's it gonna be like when I run for office and that clip comes up? No, Keko, it was about how you used to come in here and not only would you send a couple messages to say hi, but you would like stick around. And like, you don't do that. We got way worse things to worry about. No, we don't. No, we don't. We'll make merch based around it and fund the campaign. Hell yeah! Oh, that's some five-head fucking thinking there, Keko. That's some five-head thinking. I fucking love that thinking. I love that. No updates in the Discord either? Damn. Fucking Irish thinks that there's some, Hi, friends. I'm heading into bed, but I wanted to swing by and say nighty-night. Appreciate you all. Those that say we did 9/11. Irish thinks there's dirt on me. Oh, shit. Shit. Go away. Night, Addy. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Shit. Get away. Nighty-night. Good night, Addy. Chat, go check out Addy. Go watch Addy's stream.
I did just enough. Here we go, chat. Here we go.
Go check out their stream.
Ada, my queen. No. Am I dead now?
Got him. Okay. Big triggerfish. Yep. Need to play through David Diver now that the DLC is out, maybe? Yeah, this is the first time playing it. I'm very excited about it. I've been wanting to play it for a while. But it went on sale and I jumped on it. God damn it! Fuck! Fucking A. God damn it again! Ghost, do you have access to FIFA viewing? Keko, go to your Discord. I don't have access to it because I'm boycotting it. Also, literally text me. Don't fucking send it in the chat. Jackass. So excited for you to be able to experience this. I have 40 plus hours in this. That shark really messed you up? Yeah, that shark fucked me up pretty hard. Oh, damn it, chat. Night, y'all. Good night, Addy. Check your Discord. So, another 2 days of no fucking fish. Not good. Not good. Not good. I need to stop dying, chat. Need to stop dying. Black vinegar. Dispatch them. Go collect some shit for me. Okay. Need to make the menu. Guess we're serving parrotfish. At least they're gonna get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Dude, I am like out of fish. Okay, and then we're gonna open the sushi. Itsuki is fucking killing it. Clean, 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 clean. Clean harder. Clean harder, Dave. Clean harder. Oh no, we need wasabi! More sushi! I did not make a ton of money there. I did not make a ton of money there. All right, I need to upgrade to gold so I can have 2 cooks. Those cookos. Jellyfish party. Party day today. Prepare the right ingredients and make a fortune. Okay. I need to not die. I need to not die. Chat, I'm going to get water and I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick while the inspectors look at the restaurant. Okay. Gold acquired. Hell yeah. New recipes. Puffer special sushi. Trout sea grapes rice bowl. Big-eyed scat and soybean paste. Sea grapes special sushi. More kitchen staff. Oh, shit. Research that shit, Boncho. Okay. Okay. Menu. All right, jellyfish. All right, we need to go back to the boat. And we need to get the jellyfish. The jellyfish. Passion-filled sushi. Bancho uploaded a new post? Hell yeah, Bancho. All right. Jellyfish. Jellyfish, 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 and I'm not going to die this time. Okay. Come on. Oh, shit. Shit. Okay. Okay. Come on. Go to sleep. Go night-night. All right. Okay. I might have to hit that lionfish. I might have to hit that lionfish. Okay. Got that. Okay. All right. Escape area there. There is ammo there too. There's oxygen there. That's great. All right. I'm going to take out this fucking sawfish. Yes, I got him. Fuck you, Barracuda. Get the fuck away from me! Get away from me, Barracuda! Alright. Night-night, Barracuda. Oh, I'm getting some fucking fish here, chat. Fuck, I didn't get any jellyfish, chat. Dude, get the fuck away from me, you fucking shark. Oh, he missed me? That gives me an opening. Yes, we're out! Woo! Successful day fishing, chat. Okay, ton of fish. Now we need the jellyfish because it's a jellyfish festival. And what's a jellyfish festival without fucking jellyfish? Well, gosh, we've been published. They said good things. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, chat. 200 followers. We have 149 followers. Fuck, chat. Alright, there's jellyfish there. There's oxygen there. Is there jellyfish in here? Okay. Where's the goddamn jellyfish? I need the jellyfish. The fuck? Okay. Alright, we're gonna go take that fish out. That fish gonna go sleepy bye. Okay. Okay, oxygen there. Shit. This is what I needed. Hell yeah. Got the motor. Okay. Shit. That's an anglerfish. That's not what I want. Damn it, where the fuck are the jellyfish? Oh, actually, I need to grab this. Alright, I'm gonna hit this barracuda. Okay. Oh, that's a big fucking shark. I don't want anything to do with that fucking shark. No, no, no. Stay away from me. I don't want anything to do with you. I need to get rid of shit, chat. I don't need this anymore. Okay. Where the fuck is this jellyfish? Yes, jellyfish. Okay, one jellyfish. Two jellyfish. Oh, fuck. Goddamn scuttlefish. Fuck! No! Okay. Okay, that works. That works. Oh, God. Okay. I need to get the fuck out of here. Dave, we're gonna make it. Oh, maybe not. Chat, do I go for it? Yes! Get off me, shark! Yes! Hell yeah! Fuck that fucking shark. Also, chat, Keko, please tell chat that white tip reef sharks were not usually okay. The deep. Keko, please tell chat that white tip reef sharks are not that scary. Oh, I guess Irish could do that too. Irish dove with them too. A little bit. They were fine. Yeah, they were tiny. They were baby. You look pretty exhausted. I am very exhausted. Sea currents did knock me around a bit. Oh, I see. I'll take a bit of time to repair the drone and deploy it. You're going to have to wait. Should be done by tomorrow morning. Go about your business until then. Okay, I will. More money, more money, more money! Okay. Weapon shop. Small net gun. Yep. Chat, he's making me a gun. Chat, he's not a weeb. He's not a weeb. Kago, One Piece update. Kago, just think if you went on a road trip, you could have watched One Piece on the train. I could have, yeah. Did that say captures 7 fish at the same time? Huh. You loot Jeff's body when you kill him. Who's Jeff? Who's Jeff? Yo. Wrong chat. God damn it, gold. White spotted jellyfish. Okay. I'll enhance once. Maybe twice. Oh, Boncho hitting the fucking... hitting the salt? Okay, I'll enhance one more time. Okay, I can't enhance anymore. I can't enhance anymore because I have to put it on the menu. White tip reef shark. Hell yeah. Dusky Groiper. No, grouper. Grouper, not Groiper. Jesus Christ. White Trevally. Ooh, that one's probably good. Okay, staff. Okay, add Masayoshi. We're gonna train Jandy. Tip master always gets tips. Okay. Cooking's not bad. Masayoshi. Ingredient prep expert. 5% chance of increasing the number of plates. $99 cooking. Okay. Can I do training? I have enough. Okay. More training. More training. Wasabi refill? Refill the wasabi? Oof, that'd be a good one. Miso. Okay. Now we go, chat. Oh, there's... Wait, there's more shit. I can put more shit on the menu? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, chat. Hell yeah. There we go. Oh, hell yeah, chat. We got 2 cooks, 2 servers. We got me, Dave, and it's Jellyfish Festival. No. Shit. Green tea. There we go. Oop. Oh, I gotta get it all the way to the end of the bar. Okay. Okay. Green tea. More wasabi. More wasabi. What are they mad about? All right, chat. We did it. We got through it, chat. Just like some chatters would get through the top of the hour ad break. Because the top of every hour, I run a 3-minute ad. If you want to avoid the ads, you can pay $5.99 for a subscription or get lucky and get gifted a sub. Or you can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and get a free monthly subscription from Daddy Bezos to your favorite streamer. Hopefully it's me. If it's not me, then hopefully it's one of my friends. But here comes the 3-minute ad break now. Oh, chat. I made so much money. So much money. Good morning, Dr. Bacon. Sorry I couldn't come by yesterday because of the symposium. Did you speak with Cobra? Come to think of it, I got materials since Cobra said he was repairing a drone yesterday. A bit late, aren't I? Hi, I repaired the drone just fine thanks to you. I got some supplies as well. Also, the bombs you asked for. Bombs? What? Thank you, Dr. Bacon. Let's head back to the rock pile. Oh, wait. I haven't finished starting today. Cobra's shop is officially open. What is that? Deliveries have stopped, but with the drone in working order, I can transport 3 types of items in a day. Talk to me and select Cobra Shop to see that list. Also, buy some stuff you don't need. Check out the sell tab. I have a feeling you'll charge high prices, but it's nice to be able to prepare. I won't charge higher prices just because I've got the only business here, so don't be afraid to visit often. Great. I feel like you let your business tactics slip just now. In any case, it's time to head back to the rock pile where the signal from the sea people were detected. Beyond the rock pile. I need bombs, I guess. Buy auxiliary items. Sell your items at the Cobra Shop. Cobra Shop only accessible. Just in case there's something worth documenting. Underwater camera. Camera, that's right. Be important to research, record important data with photos. Take the camera. I'll let you know where I find the right place. Okay. What's at the Cobra store? What do you got? Oxygen, ammo box, waterproof box. Waterproof cargo box that can be installed underwater. Acquired items can be stored inside, and stored items will automatically be retrieved upon leaving the water. Okay, that's actually useful. Gold bar. Okay. Gold bar gives me some money. Okay. Cook stuff. Who made Joe's jellyfish-shaped fireworks? Transparent white flesh goes perfectly with the black lava roll. Wake up. I got an email. Best diving spot number 2. Hey there, divers. Diver City today we're introducing Hammerhead's Paradise, Costa Rica's Bajo Alcon. Hammerheads can be found on Cocos Island, only accessible through Liveboard. You can meet groups of over 100 depending on the season. Damn. Okay. Cargo box. That's a good upgrade. Air tank or diving suit? Probably the air tank. Air tank's probably more important. There we go. Narrow barred Spanish mackerel. Type of mackerel with clear blah, blah, blah. All right, let's go to the thing. Oh, chat, 9 o'clock. The screen's flashed again. How can I capture more fish? Damn it. I don't know how to capture more fish, chat. Oh, shit. Got him. It says I can capture up to 7 fish, but I've only been able to capture 1 at a time. Okay, I got 2 fish there. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Poison harpoon tip? No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Shit. Gun enhancement kit. Alright, so... Oh, I didn't get any? Damn it. Alright, Trevally. Rock pile. You're here. Try placing one of the bombs Cobra gave you on the rock pile. Okay. All good. You know, it's sort of hard to see through the radio. Can't have you torn in 1,000 pieces and become food for the sharks. That's a scary thing to say in such a casual voice. Now back away from the bomb for a bit. Oh, I'm backed away. That should be enough. Here it goes. Oh, what's in there? Nice. Now the road's clear. There's a faint light coming from inside, going inside. What if there's a monster or something inside? That would also be an amazing scientific discovery. Oh, boy. Go to new region? I guess I'll go to a new region. I don't know what's over there. Yo, what the fuck? What is that? See People Record Chamber. Wow, this place is wow. It appears some kind of Sea People record chamber. Lucky feeling was correct. There's definitely was Sea People civilization in this region. Look at the mural back there. No human could have painted that so deep underwater. Maybe those are from some ancient civilization that sank from seismic activity. Good point. But that style of painting architecture can't be seen anywhere above ground. Please first investigate this place. I'm sure you'll be able to find a variety of interesting clues. Well, hopefully. Pillar cannot form naturally under any circumstance. What is this moss covered in the mirror? Mural seems to be a word of a king or looks powerful. There seems to be scales on the lower body. Sea people. Painted dolphins and marine plants. Apparently sea people draw only, right? Good, that should be enough. I would like to research a little more. Please take a photo with the camera I gave you. Camera indicates that you can take pictures. Check your objects in the top left. Adjust the focus. Okay. See something on the floor there? Might be another Sea People artifact. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Oh, I'm not losing any oxygen. I just noticed. Chat, there's more voices. Record chamber filled with Sea People symbols. What could they have written? More importantly, did you hear anything? What do you mean I didn't hear anything over the radio? Come back to the boat for now. Okay. Oh my fucking Lord. I need to get the fuck out of here, chat.
I ate so many fish, chat. I ate so many fish. Look at all the fish I had. I ate so many fish. Hmm. Oh shit, chat. I rest my I rest my chin so much on the mic. I rest my chin so much on the mic that there's literally a hole. There's a hole in the wind speaker. I guess I should rotate this thing more often. There we go. That's better. I'm glad you like it. I'll have to analyze this artifact and mural further at my lab. I'll be in touch soon. Yo. Turkey beat the United States. That's fucking hilarious. That's so goddamn fucking funny, chat. Oh my god. That's so fucking funny. Did Pulisic play? Turkey A1? Yeah. Pulisic didn't play? Any red cards? Wait, I don't understand how... Chat, can someone explain to me how to read this? Can you all tell me explain how this works? I usually read things from box scores. Read what now? So right here, it's the substitutions. So does this mean that Pulisic was pulled out at the 58th minute? Or that Pulisic came on at the 58th minute? I'm assuming Pulisic came out. Pulisic came on? Way was pulled out? So this was the starting... This is the starting lineup here then? This isn't who finished the game? Starting lineup at the top? Okay. And then the red is that they were taken off, and then these are goals. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense then. Okay, thank you. Because that's how I've been following most of the World Cup stuff, is like box scores and whatnot. Because I'm not watching it, right? What is this shit? Save, blue, clean. That goes. Night, Irish. Have a good veg. Hey, you there. I heard an explosion in the sea. Do you know what's going on? Oh, about that, we are Sea Blue. We are an organization that tracks down people who pollute this beautiful sea and reports them. I sometimes carry out justice myself for those that commit particularly evil deeds. I've had reports of someone who has been engaging in mindless destruction of the environment in these parts. I don't know if it was you, but you better be aware of this. Whoever harms the great sea will have to contend with Sea Blue. And me, John Watson. Now then, be ever grateful to the sea and never lose your love for it. I'll be leaving for now. We're watching you. Watching you! What a creepy dude. Would be okay. Group is instruments that commit acts of violence under the pretext of environmental protection. Oh, eco-fascist. Mostly large corporations with big fishing businesses, not the small fisheries that harm the environment the most. Say nothing
They say nothing to the corporations, however. I expect they're taking bribes or something unsavory like that. That guy looked like bad news. It won't do you any good to be on their radar. Be careful. Be careful. All right, more fishing. We gotta catch them all, chat. We gotta catch them all. Go. Shark harpoon tip. Okay. Shocking. Shocking. There we go. Take the kelp. More trevally. I guess I'll take the cuttlefish. More trevally. There we go. Golf club? Ooh, how many trevally can I get in one go, chat? Fuck. Lightning harpoon tip level 2? Okay. Fuck. No. Shit. Okay. All right, I have a lot of weight on me. I'm just gonna escape. Oh. Oh, the rain passed through already. Okay. You see the spin-off game for this? There's a spin-off game for this? What the hell's the spin-off game? Is it Boncho related? Because Boncho's the goat. Got announced at Summer Games Fest. Interesting. Maybe that's why it's half off. Well, plus the summer sale. Hello, viewers. This is Yui from the TV show Star the Chef. Today I've come to Seaside Sushi Bar that's all the rage on Cooksta. In this sushi bar that's famous for its exotic sushi, we have with us a legendary sushi expert, Vincent Yamoka. Is it about Boncho? Hell yeah. Boncho's goated. Vincent Yamoka. Hello, Vincent. How would you define sushi? Sushi is a very simple dish. Only rice, vinegar, wasabi, and the fish that goes on top. Everything hangs upon these ingredients. However, simple does not mean easy. Listen. How good the ingredients are, how they were stored and aged, how they were cut, how the rice was cooked, and how it was molded. All those things matter in the art of sushi. Yes. Yui and Yuki, top tier names. Yui is one of my favorite names. I see in that case. What do you think of this exotic sushi that Boncho Sushi is famous for? The ingredients for sushi have long been similar to king of fish, tuna, particularly the belly. Below that, the olive, flounder, and amberjack with white and red meat. All verified ingredients, you understand. Dare use new ingredients despite the many proven ones that existed from the Edo era. Regardless of taste, it shows lack of respect. You have once criticized California rolls as not being real sushi. We're curious to see what your opinion on Boncho Sushi will be. Now then, let's start by introducing the star of today's show. This is the owner, Boncho. Yuki is beautiful. Snow. It's a bit sudden. I'm called Bet. He's quite reticent. You can only mean he speaks through his cooking. The sushi bar offers... She cut him off. What the fuck, Yui? She cut him off. The sushi bar offers a fantastic view as it's near the giant blue hole, and the chef sure gives off the vibes of a master. I'm really looking forward to how the food will taste. Vincent, which food will be trying? I'm not really interested in the food of a place that's so focused on appearances. You there, Boncho? Was it your name? Let me take a look at what you can do. Let me see. Bring me something to surprise me. Wow, Vincent offers a daring provocation. He left the menu for the chef to decide. I can't just sit by and listen to your prejudiced thinking. Give me 2 days. I'll be sure to shock you. Stand off between the traditional gourmet and exotic chef. Things are getting real interesting. We'll cover you live in the next episode. Don't forget to tune in the next time and Star the Chef. Okay. All right, Ego. What are you thinking? What are you going to do? Man does not run from the challenge. I've thought of something. Will you get me the ingredients? Sea grapes and white spotted jellyfish. They can both be harvested in a limestone cave about 100 meters down in the depth. Going to make sushi with those? Okay, limestone cave, right? I'll look for them. We're going to do it, chat. We're going to do this thing. VIP visit. Sometimes VIP customer order, blah, blah, blah. Research. Ingredients. Menu. Oh, Boncho enhancing the dish, chat. Okay. Free shark meat. There we go. Okay. Let's do the thing, chat.
Chat, I'm gonna put Dave in the middle of the bar so that when somebody sits down and wants green tea, I'm right there. Oh God. Nailed it. Oh. Dave, you need to run faster. You're not running fast enough. Oh. Shit. Damn it. Fucked up. I done fucked up, chat. Ran out of wasabi. Yo, I made some money, though. I made some money. See people exist? Yo, what the fuck? The fuck was that? Dave. Yes, Dr. Bacon. Dave, yes. You want to hear the good news or the bad news? Colossal squid, yeah. Good news? You're the positive type. I studied the bracelet you brought me yesterday. It was from Sea People, as I expected. Wow, so it's an ancient artifact. The bracelet seems to be imbued with mysterious power. Here, you can wear this. What, me? I'm grateful. But who knows? Might be some frightening Sea People curse on it. Great. AKA calamari. That's what I'm thinking. Giant calamari. In any case, try it on first. Oh, boy. What does it do? Sea People bracelet shape. Sea People artifact has mysterious energy that aids breathing. Survival for a certain period after running out of oxygen. Yes. I need that, chat. Some kind of new power inside me. Glad to hear nothing bad happened. You'll be able to check out the diver box for more information and your charms. Great news. I've analyzed the artifacts and investigation data. I was able to find a very strong signal in these ocean depths. This was the right place. The objects didn't just float over here. I have a feeling the giant blue hole that suddenly appeared is serving as a conduit to Sea People's site. Very lucky opportunity. That just sounds like I have to risk my life again, so what's the bad news? In order to venture deep, you'll need a deep sea headlamp. Delivery is a stop right now for some reason, so getting one is out of the question. Maybe Duff will have one. He has all sorts of things. You're right. Try contacting Duff first. Fine, I'll talk to Duff. I'll talk to Duff. Bacon Doctor uploaded a new post. Some kind of mail is here. Should I check it? Check it. Blue Hole Tourism Committee. Hello, residents. Blue Hole Tourism Board here. Blue Hole is getting more and more well known. In 3 days, yacht party will be held as a lot of wealthy people will likely come. If there is a restaurant that can handle preparing high-class tuna dishes, this could significantly increase sales. We ask your support. Okay. Dave, have you read the email you just got? It says tuna party. Tuna is sushi's best friend. We can sell them for a good profit. Haven't seen tuna in a blue hole for a while. It's the beginning of tuna season now. Be able to make a fortune using this party. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is it difficult to catch tuna? I heard they're very fast swimmers. That's why investment is needed. In the afternoon, I'll bring you a tool that can catch tuna. I'll see you later. Great. Duff!
Yo, get up.
Arg!
Yo,
Trying to get off. Limited edition Leashan figurine. Hasn't come for over a week. Would you believe it? We got a cereal and limited edition only art book. Calm down a bit. Everyone seems upset with deliveries. Stop. Must have been some kind of accident. See what's going on. Need deep sea headlamp. Well, of course, I have one of those in my safe storage, but I can't give it to you for free. There's a condition. I think I know what's coming. Please find my Leashan figurine. Pink delivery box. You know when you see it. Request a special care for the package. It should not have been washed away. If the ship carrying it sank, it's likely to be somewhere nearby. Find it for me, and I'll give you the deep sea headlamp. I have to find the first location of the sunken transport ship. Fuck! I've seen that box. I've seen the box. I've seen the ship. Okay. White spotted jellyfish. Okay, we need to capture a shit ton of tuna. Baseball bat. I don't want that. Shit. Shit. White Trevally, nice. 300 fish in the blue hole. Nice. We got the fish from the hole, chat. Big eye Trevally. Oh, that wasn't a tuna, that's a Trevally. Ooh, I can capture a lot of fish here. Fuck! They're outside my range. Damn it. Love this game. Welcome in, White Effects. Lightning Harpoon. Okay. Okay, the limestone cave. Need to capture jellyfish. Fuck. Okay. Go there. Maybe this upgrades the weapon. Shocking. Also, wouldn't the shocking shock me in the water too? Is this a tuna? giant trevally. No, damn it. I lost that fish. Okay. Got that grouper. Okay. What's the other shit I'm looking for? Alright, I'll take this for now. Fuck. Okay. All right. More coral trout. Ah, shit, chat. Got him. Hell yeah. There we go. Get me the fuck out. I'm out. Oh. All right, chat. Got a lot of fish. Let's hunt tuna for real, shall we? It's steel net sensor trap. Even the swiftest, biggest tuna cannot escape this trap. I got a secret weapon for today's hunt. Underwater drone. Okay. Took me quite some time to replace the one you broke last time. It's very expensive stuff to buy, you know. That wasn't my fault. It broke the moment I activated it. I made a big investment for moments like this. This is what businessman does. Let me show you how to use it. Just follow my instructions. Dive in the water. Okay, I'll dive in the water. Okay, I'm in the water. Wait, Cobra, are you gonna tell me how to fucking do this or not? Oh, tuna! Tuna! I've swam with tuna. I've eaten a lot of tuna too. Set a trap in the tuna's potential route. No, wait. Did one get caught? I got one caught. Hell yeah. Nice. Looking at this big tuna without a problem, I am impressed. Very powerful. So if you ever catch a big fish, use a drone. You'll need one of these drones to keep the grade of your catch. Fish with wounds can't have high grade. I'll lend that drone to you for now. It's a basic model without any options because it's expensive. Bring that iDiver if you want upgrades. Let's collect as many ingredients as we can. Okay. Fuck. Nope, that doesn't work. Yellow tang. More jellyfish. Barrel jellyfish. Yeah.
Okay. Capture this jelly. Chat, is jellyfish sushi, is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing or not. Is that a thing IRL? Oh. Up here. Oh, shit. Come on. Don't know if it's a thing, but I know pufferfishes. Yeah, I know pufferfishes, and you have to eat like a specific part of it too. Trigger bomb trap? The fuck? The hell's a trigger bomb trap? Alright, we got oxygen. Oh, there it is, chat. I find it. Precious Leah, Sean. Bring it to me quick, finish your mission. What the fuck? What was that just now, my Leah, Sean? She disappeared in unfathomable depths? It's a mine? Please go on a retriever. Wait, that obviously looks dangerous. Besides, the doors on the ship are all locked, so I can't go inside. Do you think I didn't think of that before concocting Leah Sean's rescue plan? I'll provide you with my secret weapon, gas cutter. Even at the moment, Leah Chans awaits her master. Good luck. Great. Come to the boat, will you? Oh, no. Fuck. So, am I just... This is... Oh, is this how I kill the shark? Is this how I take out the shark, chat? Come here, little sharky, sharky, sharky. Come here, little sharky, sharky, sharky. Come here. Come on. Oh, he got me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Got him. Ah, damn it. Oh, shit. I don't know how much health this shark has. I don't know how much health he has. Shit. I want to backseat. I feel like finding out is the best bit of this game. I'd appreciate no backseating. Gun enhancement? Hell yeah. He's quite tanky, I've noticed. Silver ball. Shit. fuck? Where's the emergency? Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the emergency escape pod. Damn, what the fuck does it take to get that big shark? Still having trouble calming down? Just like Leah Shun did when she first came face to face with Fenrir? Since you found the location, I'll reward you for it. I like to do honest dealings. Thank you, Duff. Begin Leah's Chen rescue mission. Take this gas cutter. You'll see a spot that can be cut into where you reach the ship. There'll be a button prompt. Cut the weak point in the iron door and you'll be able to enter the ship. Just retrieve pink delivery box that has Leah's Chan. From inside the ship, it should be simpler than you'd think. But I saw a huge tentacle taking the ship. It looks extremely dangerous. You mean to say that it's okay for Leah's Chan to expire in the darkness down there? Yes. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Mission must not be delayed for a moment longer. Oh, all right, I get it. Oh, well. I'll try getting down there. Oh, I got 3 bluefin tuna there? Okay. Kind of goated. Don't you wonder how underwater drones locate sea creatures with such precision? I think it's pretty interesting how they do it. Because the boat has a scanning feature. What is that? Feature that shows the locations of various vegetation around the blue hole. Helps identify exact locations for the drones to navigate. Feature can also help you spot ingredients or materials you're searching for. Hell yeah. That's neat. Well, you do need to be close to whatever you're looking for. Know its exact location, but should still be useful. Added a tracking button. Activate it when you track what you need. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, chat. Wrap every day and get things ready at Bancho. At Bancho Sushi. I got a lot of fish there, chat. I got lots of fish. Salvage drone. Number of salvage tries, 2. Okay. Okay. Harlequin Hind Sushi. Okay, let's enhance it. Let Boncho do the work. Enhance. 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 Barrel jellyfish. Enhance. Enhance. I need to hang on. I need to hang on to the tuna, chat. Big Eye Trifoli. Okay. Titan triggerfish. Okay. Okay. Butterson flame. Yellowfin tuna steak. Hawaiian poke. Oh, chat. This is so good. This shit is so delicious.
Okay. Staff can do training. Okay, infinite wasabi, chat. I won't have to worry about it ever again. Tip master. Tip master. She always be getting a tip. There we go. Sweet. All right, chat. We are upgraded. Operation costs increase the more employees there are. May end up running out of loss if you only sell cheap dishes. Okay. Okay. All right. Center of the bar in case there's people that need drink. I wish there was a faster way to pour this. Wait, how is she pouring it so fast and I keep pouring it so fucking slow? God, there's a lot of shit. I'm making a lot of shit, chat. Okay. Takes care of that. Wait, I thought there was infinite wasabi. I thought Carolina has infinite wasabi. I didn't run out, did I? All right, did we make good money? I think we made good money. I feel like we made good money. Ran out of food. I love avocado rolls and salmon rolls. Made $547. Nice. Gonna hit the bed. Happy bed, Bite Sync. I am following you. I will be following you. I will be back tomorrow for Friday. I don't know if it's Unhinged Friday. Keko, are you around tomorrow? That night? Are you around tomorrow, Keko? So exit the game. Then I need to send you somewhere. I think I know where I'm sending you. Sending you over to Astra. Sending you over to Astra, who's playing Dispatch. So that's what I'm going to do. Playing Dispatch. She is a wonderful person. She's kind. She's entertaining. She likes to laugh. She likes to have a good time. So you guys are all having a good time over there. Chat, here are the rate messages. First one are those that are not subbed. Next two ones are those that are subbed. So, chat, thank you. Thank you for being here.
I made it a little bit longer than I expected, despite how tired I am. But we did it, chat. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Night-night. Night-night effects. Thank you all for being here. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good night. See y'all later. Go Birds, fuck ICE, free Palestine, fuck Israel. See ya.